listening. There was
So
no
the
God
last
here.
time you all decided that you're going to explore the cathedral, which was your resting place, you found on the way in that there was a word bearer that you almost had a crash out over, who's trying to reform himself and be a good boy. You then found an ultramarine who's been overworked. You found a Emperor's Phoenix. Emperor's Phoenix, or is it the Sons of the Chalice or whatever the fuck they're called?
Fulgrim.
Yeah, Fulgrim's boys that are made from the fucking purple boys that are made from his gene sire that were made loyalist that suffer from the same shit he has. Something Phoenix. You found him wearing a Night Lord's helmet that killed a bunch of Night Lords and is in the cafeteria scaring all the guardsmen. You found a Centurion who wants you to go find the battle axe of his brother so he can finally rest in peace and feel like he can die. You found the Archmagos Threx in the Ogmire shop. You found a navigator called Novos who wants to help you out through an XP exchange. You also found a sister named Sister Tellus at the Restapod. You found another Archmagos named Jotun, Jotun. No, I didn't say that right. Janet. Sorry, Jeanette. Like Jonah Arc. Jeanette. At the scrap shop, and you just left the scrap shop getting some upgrades, trading some wealth around, and you're exploring the rest of the area. I added in the sparring arena so we could maybe save on time here a little bit. But the basic gist is at the sparring arena there is a Iron Hands. His name is Duscus, and Duscus is in charge of the, as it says, the arena. The arena you can use to fight different enemies, gain new information, do bets, that kind of thing in your off time.
With nappies in the rusty pod.
We wake up refreshed.
Well, you took a short rest in the pod.
Which constitutes what exactly?
I will check again so I don't give you wrong information. Just so I can look here.
Oh, God.
Okay. And resting is under what page? Come on, you fucking book, work with me. Mm. 196. Okay, so it's regroup and respite, but so you've regrouped for a short period of downtime, lasting for approximately 1 hour. The apothecary or someone with a Medicae rating can use their Medicae to heal a single character during a regroup, and they regen wounds equal to the Medicae dice pool. So you can, if you want to, I forget the name.
Yep. Heal.
Sorrel?
Yes,
Sorial?
Sorial.
Sorial. Sorial, you can choose to heal one person and make a Medicae check, and you'll heal that many points of wounds off someone.
Excellent. I still have 6 wounds per my notes. Does anybody here have more than that?
Nope, I think you're the most fucked up.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Been carried that burden. Okay, let's roll my
Mikau have
Medicaid.
like 2. Mikau, are you there?
No, I have we used that thing and we didn't get damage from that. We used not the wrath, the other one, the glory point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have so I had 9, but I have an ability now that I have more wounds. I don't know if that refreshes or just adds one more. PM. Is
What
that
are
a
you
thing?
asking?
Yeah, so I had 9 wounds before because originally I had 13 and I got hit, I guess, 4 wounds down. But right now I have feel no pain. That's one of the things that I added, and it increases it by 1. So my max wounds now is 14. So it does it go to 14 because of this, or it goes like just 1 extra, 10 instead of 9? That's I guess what
Oh,
I'm asking.
I mean, if you've already changed your sheet, it would have been that you have 1 extra wound on you. You still have the 3 damage, just you have more max wounds now. But
Okay, so instead of having 9, I have 10. I have 10 health instead of 9.
although let me look it up real quick. You said the talent is feel no pain.
Yeah.
Feel no pain. Your max wounds is increased by the rank. You do not suffer a DN penalty for being wounded. Yeah. So your wounds would have gone up. That should have. You're using a physical sheet or a non-physical sheet.
So I have it printed out right now.
Oh, your
Um.
wound should have gone up. If you
Okay. Yeah. So it should be 14 then instead of 13. But I still have
wait,
like the 3 wounds, so it should be 10.
did you add this on the
I had this
Doctor?
the first time you gave us the 55
Yeah,
XP.
on the
Yeah, I
Doctor
added on
Doom, and then
Doctor.
reprinted it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then it would have
Hmm.
automatically done it for you.
Yeah, I have that's what I'm saying. I have 14, but I didn't know if like this refreshed the full wound pool, or is it just like adds 1 more? Like the damage that I took, does it fully refresh it or just adds 1 more to the wound that I have? That's what I'm asking.
Your wounds aren't changing. You're just increasing your
Okay.
health.
Okay, so it's 10 then. Okay. So I have 10
Right.
health right now.
Cactus, page 60. Could you clarify Angel of Mercy on your end? Because I have counter, like, information that's countering itself.
You said Angel of Mercy?
Yes.
Is that a talent?
Yes.
Okay. Angel of Mercy. Add a rank plus your Medicaid int dice pool. And determine how many wounds you can remove and regroup in an hour or longer.
Interesting. That is completely different as well. Okay, so here's my issue. So, on my side of things, I see Angel of Mercy, add 1 to your Medicaid would determine how many wounds you can remove in an hour group of hour or longer. It says +1. But then on the sheet, it says +2.
It's probably, well, it's going off your int, so it's
Oh, okay.
+1 and your int, so your int and it is a +1, making it a +2.
Understood. Perfect. Cool. Thank
It's
you.
combining both stats.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So, for the purposes of, I will be doing healing on myself, applying Angel of Mercy in addition to my Medicaid scale. That should be a total of 12 d6.
Yep, so you'd roll 12 d6s.
12. Okay, I gotta make this bigger. Here we go. That's a Wrath of 6.
10 wounds, I count.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. So I can clear all my wounds.
So you clear all your wounds, and you have enough to... You can shift off that if you want. If you fully cleared without... How many wounds did you initially have?
6.
Yeah, you could shift from that. And bank a shift if you want.
Sure. Yeah, I still have 3 shock, by the way. Is that a separate pool, by the way? Is that affected at all by the rest?
Yeah, shocks are restored on arrest.
Oh, beautiful. So I can just wipe those anyways. Cool.
So
What do we get?
And yes, I will take a shift then.
So shocks are okay, regroups don't restore shocks, respites restore all shocks. To restore shocks on a regroup, you either have to choose between wounds or shocks.
Understood. So I still have my shocks. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you for clarifying.
To remind everybody, you all have 2 wrath, no glory, and I have 1 point of ruin.
Actually, I have the option with that, either shift or glory, right?
Well, yes. I would give that you to be able to either shift it and bank it for yourself, or bank it as a glory if you want.
Let's make it as a glory.
Okay.
Let's start us off for the team.
And if I check last time, you had 1 glory remaining. Who wants to pick a card this time?
Does anybody
I'll pick-
want a card?
I'll pick
Make
her.
a game of thing.
Dallas.
Make a Portail.
Okay. Artorius, you said you're up, so go to the card section and Cards of Wrath and Glory.
Yep.
Choose your table and roll your d20.
I will choose table 2, and I will roll a d20.
Okay.
$15.
Perils of the Warp. Fear not the Psyker, fear instead what the Psyker can do. Play to cause any Psyker in the scene to immediately draw and resolve a card from their Perils of the Warp deck or roll on a chart. All protagonists gain 1 wrath, alternatively discard to gain 1 wrath and draw a new card. So because you're not a Psyker, you'd be using the alternative. So at this alternative point, you would draw a new card and gain 1 wrath.
Oh, okay. Roll again.
Yes.
Roll
Roll
again.
again, gain 1 wrath.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Roll. 2.
So,
Courage and
so
honor.
all,
Warriors of Ultramar, this is where we make our stand. If death do us fight or part, then we shall meet the Emperor's word on the lips and his light in our eyes. If we must die, we will die. If we shall yield. Any protagonist who wishes may immediately refresh their wrath.
No, nice. Got more wrath.
Okay.
So when you play that, you will instantly refresh your full wrath pool. You
Okay.
currently have a max of... You currently have 3 wrath at the moment, so if you spend 3 at any time, you can instantly refresh up to your highest of 3.
oh
By
shit,
playing that.
Taos is gonna be making big moves.
Bro's gonna be spamming wrath. Wrath.
He's gonna be like Forseal.
He is.
Just killing and wrathing.
Alright, well, thank you.
Okay.
Good
With-
job, Taos. Those some good rolls.
With that
Thank you.
stated, you have your next bit ahead of you. Also, as I stated in that archive, there's all kinds of stuff to bank into for different systems and all that shit for the restopods
Nice.
and stuff. You don't have the Ordos to do so
What-
now, but do you want to perform a ritual at the altar with the Sister of Battle?
Let's restore.
Did we do that last time? Will it help us out if we do it again?
Last time you already did one, and there wasn't a penalty because it was roleplay moment. You have, for your current buff, you have It is for the you ignore 1 mortal wound of damage when you take mortal wounds.
Okay.
But for the future, if someone wanted to do a ritual, so to speak, at the altar with the Sister of Battle, the person who's praying at the ritual is the one who incurs the penalty. So, Artorias, if you said did the prayer of peace, which is what you got, but you aren't taking the penalty because it was a roleplay thing, everyone would ignore 1 mortal wound of damage on their next time they take the mortal wound. You instead would take 1 extra wound of damage when you take a mortal wound for the next 3 engagements. So you would incur a penalty for everyone else to gain a buff.
I got you. That's what the sister does. Is she's lets somebody be a tank.
Yeah, there's different rituals. It's under the Restopod section in the Blood Archive, but there's different rituals. Do like a prayer of peace, a prayer of hallowed mind. You can absorb shock. Prayer of wrath, increase your instances where you can gain wrath.
Mm-hmm.
The penalty is you would every time the person who prayed gains wrath, I would gain 2 wrath on the things that I have. Prayer of glory, increase amount of glory. I would gain ruin when you gain glory. If it was you who gained it, the person who prayed. Prayer of abundance, increasing loot. Your war gear has a higher chance of malfunctioning.
Gotcha.
I have a question,
What's up?
Mr. Cactus. So the reliable trait, it says once per scene. What is it? What is considered a scene? A fight, an area, or the session?
A scene is, you'd say it like once per locked area. So think of it like when we were going between the big sections of the maps, right? We had that first section at the door. That's a scene. The next section, that's a scene.
Yeah.
Or a
Absolutely.
scene.
Thank you.
So, like, when something big happens narratively, that's a scene. Usually, whether a plot device is introduced, like before, or when there's a big boss fight, or a mini boss fight, or something...
Yeah. Any sort of transition.
Any transition of something climactic happening, that's like a scene.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I actually also have the reliable trait, so that helps me too.
Oh.
I've also
all Laz weapons have it.
Oh, okay. It's the weapon test. Gotcha.
I've also posted a section for your quests.
Yeah, I saw that.
Anyways, so on the cathedral map, you'll see that you have investigated almost everywhere else, but you have not investigated the top part of the map yet, where there is the Assembly of Allies.
Will I stretch my arms and do a couple of one-arm push-ups to make the younger brothers feel weaker? And then I jump up and all right, let's get to it.
I'd like to do impose a strength test against Artorias, and I go down right next to him.
How many push-ups?
Yeah, who does the most one-handed push-ups?
Who does the most one-handed push-ups? All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
What's a...
2 athletics checks, please. 1 athletics check for you, and then the other does an athletics check.
I had to rejoin. I'm doing my split screen shenanigans. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
There we go. I got a 1.
I also got a crit 1.
Well,
so okay, we're even.
4.
Who has the higher points, though?
I
I
have
have
an 8.
6. Oh shit.
Okay,
Artorias.
Artorias, you begin to do your push-ups, and without realizing it, you accidentally activate your Crozius and whack yourself in the shin as you go down for them. And Portil, you immediately race to the ground because you want to be able to show that you can do the most push-ups, and you accidentally let go of your flamer as it whacks you in the back, putting you flat on your face on the ground.
Yeah, are we the Emperor's chosen warriors? Or are we just
Are we a bunch of
clowns of the
fucking
Imperium?
bugs?
However, Artorias, you manage to get up with your one shin and do one push-up as you get up to flex in front of Portil that you did the most push-ups.
I beat you, and I slump down. Duh!
For my shin!
Let it be known that Soriel is standing, silent, arms crossed, with a look of complete and utter disappointment in the two.
Portil gets up, nudges his heavy flamer to the side, reflects on the moment, looks at Soriel, gestures an open hand, grabs his flamer, and starts to head towards the upper section that we haven't explored yet.
Yeah, when I push myself off the ground and finally reconcile with my shame, I also follow.
Okay. So just gonna drop these here. And so you come to the top where you see there are a number. So you walk past the scrap shop, right? You come up the stairs. As you're walking up, you see that on both sides there is 2 massive desks. And these 2 massive desks are covered in papers and all kinds of tinctures, cups of coffee, recaf, some cold, some hot, and different servers are like grabbing the old ones and putting new ones down. As you see 2 humans that utterly look disheveled, stressed, and very tired, but are, doing their best to keep up their strength. And they also looked a little bit like they're in competition with each other in a way. And you see a woman named Christine. She has smooth black skin, looking ebony, and is surrounded by a number of servo skulls. She has a high-class brow about her, multiple hairlock and dreads, and each one of those dreads is bestowed by a ring and crested with a different skull. The servo skulls around her are actually being helpful for once. They're bringing her scrolls. Some are self-writing, some are doing, computation. You see on her hip that she has a specially made las pistol of some sort, and that she has a rosarius on her lower abdomen area, encrusted into her armor. You also see what appears to be only like a mix of an Inquisitor and a Commissar, where he's wearing crimson red armor, a gas mask, that of the Kriegsman, carrying a heavy combi bolt pistol and a mono knife in his side pocket, as he is working on what appears to be logistics as well as her, and they're discussing things when the man turns around to you and says, "You there, what are you looking at? I don't recognize you. State your name and purpose."
Portil walks up, being probably the first that arrives. Portil of Minx, Guardians of the Covenant, Dark Angel. What is this area? We're new here.
I see, so you're one of the survivors of this wretched hellhole. Very
He
well.
dips his head in.
Talk to this woman. She looks at him and slaps him across the face. You will not refer to me as just a woman. and you will give me some decorum and respect. I have you know that yes, I've heard it many times before. You're a High Inquisitor. Shut up.
Oh, the Inquisition.
She says, I am of equal standing with you. I am a rogue trader, and by the Emperor's own doctrine, you cannot overrule me, and you cannot overrule me, and I cannot overrule you. Please stop saying you're a High Inquisitor. It does not matter here. Ugh. We are the leaders of this little band of rats in friendship, so to speak. I have my men, and she has her. What would I call it? You called it my investigative retinue. Ah, yes. I'll have to investigate them all afterwards, that's why. Yes, I'm sure you will. Now, dear boys, we have a lot to get done here. Please introduce yourselves quickly so we can get back to all this work.
He looks over his shoulder to the others, gestures them.
I arm link with Mikhail, and or with Malachi.
Careful.
And I tried to fucking shimmy my way out of the room nonchalantly.
Soriel steps forward alongside Portail, hand to his chest on his Aquila. Hail, trader and Inquisitor. I am Soriel, apothecary of the Guardians of the Covenant, protector of our Genestealers chapter's future.
Good. Someone with brains steps forward. Excellent. Under the sealants of the Rogue Trader, I hereby denounce you to be part of this group, and you shall henceforth help us in our endeavors of getting out of this hellhole.
Fucking Artorias sees them talking, and in the background you hear go. and he starts to kind of like try. He stays in the back and he just kind of shimmies on over, but he's not trying to escape anymore. He's just like trying to stay in the darkest corner of the room possible.
The Inquisitor eyes and says, "Why is your green companion being so elusive?"
Portail speaks up. Don't mind them. We've just fought a pitched battle against Tyranids.
Ah, cowardice, I see, as he goes to reach for his bolter and she kicks him. Don't! You
Portail
idiot!
gestures. Why would you even consider that? Let alone not let an individual speak. I understand you run this place, but how you act, we need to consolidate our resources to get out of here. If you want to get out of here. Dead is dead, no matter your title.
She says to him, I understand that. He is an interesting part of the Imperium. And
I'm well aware of that.
look, you're under my care and retinue. He cannot say anything to you. Inquisitor, please leave us.
I gesture to the Inquisitor. He's like, he is welcome, but if you wish him gone, I respect that.
He looks to Portail. You there, shivering one. I have my eye on
Portail
you.
looks over
Report
his
to
shoulder.
me when you're done.
I dip his head and let him make his leave.
He storms off and says, Servitor, get me another recap. And he says, Sir, I've brought you a... Shut up! I said, get me another one! And he slaps it out of his hand. That man, he does so much better upon the battlefield than he does in logistics. And decorum of
We have
democracy.
something in common then.
He's not diplomatic at all. But he is a good commander, so he is useful for that.
Absolutely, everyone has their uses. Thank you, Rogue Trader.
Now, I have a job for you. I know you've only just arrived, but everyone's doing their best, and seeing as I am doing my best here to get logistics underway, I need you to go out there and do some bidding for us.
The Emperor as well. What is it that you require, Rogue Trader?
You see, in this hallowed halls of this labyrinth, there is a great many things need done, but first of all, we are currently in a full blackout zone. This floor, as well as the ones below it, are in full blackout, as the generators are not online. The ones above us had simple plasma generators, but these ones have full genitoriums. To get them online, we need to first be able to find the plasma reactors to jump up the generator. I'm sure you saw the Tesla jumpers above this floor.
Soriel glances over to Malachi. Indeed, we did.
Very well, it shouldn't be too difficult. You'll need to explore the area, find those jumpers, and be able to restart the power to the floor. Once power is restored, we then need to clear out whatever we can find of Xenos filth, and hopefully recover enough resources that they don't use against us. We are somewhat at the clock and not at it at all. I say this because while the upper floors are increasingly more dangerous, they are also increasingly being more shut down due to the power outage. So while we have technically time, we only have limited resources until we all begin to get rowdy.
So, if I can interject, Artorius's servo skull comes over and goes, "Inquiry! What is your breast size? I mean, how many generators are in this location?"
Roll me a tech check to force your mind through the servitor.
Okay.
Oh,
And
so
I gave,
bad.
I gave myself a deck. So I got 4, and we will be rolling 4 d6s.
I'm sure this will go well.
Yeah, boy. Wait, come on.
Ooh, 1, 5, 4. So that's a 2 with a wrath die of 1.
Just as the first message.
She looks over at the servitor and she says, she side-eyes it and then looks at you and she smiles and she says, "It's not very often that I have the Imperials, very angels asking about me, but if you must know, I wear a triple E."
Yes.
But this corset
No,
will
we need
tends to
a
hide
picture of
much.
her now on the chat.
Yeah, now I need to see a fucking photo.
There's already a picture of her in chat.
Those are Astartes' great weapons.
no.
Oh my god. By the Emperor.
She says this corset
Is it-
really
she's-
helps to squeeze everything into place.
Fucking hell. Tighter than a Terminator on a jet bike.
The skull of the servitor fucking starts to have a bead of sweat drip.
Damn, is that her? Damn,
It's
she's
for
bad as hell.
She bad as hell.
Jesus Christ.
Now that the horny is out of all of you,
Lock in.
she smiles and says to you, "There are 3 generators on the first floor. There is multi-floors in this establishment, but we are first going to have your group explore the first floor. I've already dispatched multiple other groups that are currently mapping out the rest of the sections of floor 1. You're going into sector 1 of floor 1.
So Malachi says, that won't be a problem. I'm kind of an expert in power myself. Is that always turning everything
I'm
off or
somewhat
something?
of a professor myself." You
We
may
worry
use
about
this rest area as much as you wish to go in and out of the labyrinth in the sector. You'll see over there, she points behind you, while it is dubious at best, we don't understand the technology of the gate. However, it allows one to return to their last previous incarnated spot they were in this wretched labyrinth. How the technology works, we have no idea, but somehow, through some old technology of the Imperium, it works like a teleporter of sorts. To
I'll figure it
explain
out.
the gate out, it's simple. You can use the gate out, and mysterious consequences may or may not happen, as it is unknown to the technology that's at your disposal, but it allows you to quickly travel between the levels and the sectors that you've been in. So if you go to an area, you can either call upon the gate out to get out and teleport yourself out, or to go back to where it was without having to backtrack. There will be other options of getting around through like different elevator shafts as you find them to like give you different areas to get around to, but you have to find them first.
Makes sense. Don't I have to do a resolve check because of the blood dragon?
Yes, you do, and I want you to make that right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. On phone, every time I need to do something, I gotta refresh Owlbear, and everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, let's see here. Resolve.
You passed with a
It
4.
was a 4. Yeah.
You passed. Upon passing, you manage to shrug off from the rest. The haunting voice of the dragon is all you hear is a roar.
Teal sighs, and he reflects on the nonsense that happened earlier.
Oh, is this something I've done to offend you, Angel?
No, I've been incredibly disappointed in our encounter. Now you intrude in my mind. Now leave.
The voice is gone.
Now I'm just
So-
gonna say to her, "Excuse my little brother. He doesn't do too well with females."
She snickers
Womp, womp, womp.
and walks over to...
In the air.
She snickers and walks over to Atorius. And she just takes her hotshot plasma pistol and taps it on his chest plate and says, I tend to do well with old people.
Asorial
There we
walks
go.
back.
Maybe later the chaplain can help me and the priests out with the altars. They do need a good
Artorias
scrubbing.
starts to like walk like a monkey and
Make her repent, brother.
She touched the servo
Malachi
skull,
said that over the box.
and one of her servo skulls connects into yours, feeding you the map data. She walks back and says, now go off with you. I have work to attend to. You will be compensated for whatever you come back with. You're free to take whatever you find, and I do believe there are some caches out in the wilderness. I would prefer that you give us the caches, as it helps us survive better down here and keeps everybody happy. But, we will compensate you for each of your runs throughout this little dungeon excursion. My coffers, while they are somewhat deep, they are not infinite. Try to make things count.
We shall, my darling.
Remind your place.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah. You guys used
What?
to be sapient.
You heard the
Huh.
trailer. Yeah, like fucking ages ago.
Yeah.
No, no.
Have a penis and it
She-
works.
Squad, tighten up.
She's
I
all over
don't-
you, brother. You got that in the bag.
Oh, Lord. Remember, Space Marines don't have horniness. They don't understand.
I don't.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
but we might be a little bit corrupted
Changes the
still.
warp, wiles of
Yeah.
Tutorial
I'll
snaps.
say,
Tutorial's lenses snapped Malachi.
Artorias, I'll say that because you've been flirting with her, that maybe something of some demonicness has warped its way in as you have 1 point of corruption.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
You unknowingly have 1 point of corruption for your horny endeavors.
There you go, aspiring chaplain.
Slanesh.
Oh my
Say a prayer, brother. You get rid of it.
Give me all the points of corruption you want, but I'm not going to stop jerking off.
Can I roll a leadership test to get the fucking squad in line to move on?
You may roll
We're
a
moving on,
leadership
we're
test.
moving on.
All right.
We're
Leadership
moving on, dog.
Does,
4.
does he get some sort of advantage because he is in fact the highest ranking individual here?
He gets a extra d6.
Okay, then that's 5. Oh god, Wrath of 1. Then, how you call
You
it?
try
This will-
your mightiest to get everybody together, but it's like herding cats at this point. As you see over to Artorias reading in his book, as you see something inflect in his eye as that point of corruption passes by. The rest of you don't really notice anything. It's just Artorias seems a little bit more human than normal. Malachi is, I would say, just kind of being loud and obnoxious, and poor Teal is trying to talk over the other two. She says, "Off with you all, you make my head hurt."
Teal doesn't argue and just heads out.
Yeah, I follow. I give one last turn and
So
leave.
we're gonna go kill some stuff, brother. So we're just gonna stay in this chapel.
Roll me a conviction test, Talus.
No, come on. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay.
We
We're
gotta
gonna
exceed
get
some
fully
sort of
corrupted just in the chapel. That's crazy.
We need to start adding dices to our rolls before we.
Alright, what's my fucking-
How dare you, Marduk, you corrupted fool! Meanwhile, the chaplain.
I have a 3 fucking conviction. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're a
Roll.
shitty chaplain.
roll that
I
die.
am a shitty chaplain. I'm the horniest chaplain because he's.
Well, you
Oh,
managed
you're
to pass.
Never fucking mind. Let's go, baby.
You do the wink as you feel a small clunk in the bottom of your armor.
A small one.
A small clunk as everybody else hears a thunk, a loud ring out from your armor, like you just whacked something. Everyone assumes it was your Crozius whacking into your shin again, but you know what happened.
He's pulling his fuck out.
I assume that everybody else thinks that it's the Crozius whacking my knee so much that I'm like, oh, my knee.
Ah, my knee, ah.
And
Ah.
that I have a fucking wounded knee for at least 30 minutes.
Alice used to be an
Teal
adventurer.
side eyes Artorias and says, apparently you used to be an adventurer, and walks away.
Took it right out of my mouth. Fucking brilliant. I love it.
Oh, no shit.
So, where do you wish to go now? Do you wish to... You can't really use the gate out because you haven't explored the labyrinth, but do you wish to go down the elevator to start exploring, or do you want to do some more stuff in the rest area first?
I'm good to go.
I'm not too good. Yeah, to do stuff outside.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Poor
will...
Teal's ready to fuck shit up.
If you will find yourself to the map beside it, if you scroll right, you'll see the big grayed out area, and then your characters
Oh,
over...
before we do that, how much health do we all have?
Well, only one person can recover their mortal wounds per regroup. You haven't done a long rest.
Okay, but like even then, we might be able to have the apothecary use all of his actions to heal us all with the stims, and then maybe even buy more stims, if that's an option.
We're just here.
No bad idea.
We just take another short rest.
Well, here's the thing on rest. I'm not letting you spam rests, as rests are kind of like a
Yeah,
thing you should
exactly.
do every. If you want to think about it in character, it's kind of like you've rested, and now you're trying to go to sleep when you're full of energy.
Makes sense.
You just
Yeah.
get irritated. But you can most certainly use a Medicae check with a stim if you want to recover some mortal wounds.
How many
You-
wounds do you each have?
I have 9.
You've taken
Yeah.
9 wounds?
And I have no,
No,
I
I
think he has 9 health.
Remaining.
Because you have 2.
It might be better
I
to
have
say how
4
many
wounds
wounds
on my
out of.
character.
Might be better to say how much health you have out of your max.
Out of my.
I have 10
Out of?
out of 14.
Out of 14.
So yeah, I have 9 out of 13. Honestly, I think maybe I recorded that wrong. I thought I took way more damage than that. Yeah, I'm only -5. I guess that's not terrible.
Out of 14. And then Portil?
Heal. I'm looking right
I don't think he's
now.
taking any damage.
Really?
At least that
Because-
I remember.
Because out of 11 wounds, I have 6 left.
Oh!
Yeah,
Okay.
he
That's
needs,
4
he
wounds.
needs to be healed.
Well,
Portil needs to be
out of
healed.
11, if you have 6 left, it means you have 5 wounds taken.
Oh shit! Yeah. Where'd that wound come from? Thought I had
Was
4.
it the dragon thing, the mental stuff
We
that fucked
were
you up?
fighting. The
Let's
dragon.
see if
didn't-
how do
was
stims
big.
interact with my Medicaid checks?
The way that stims work is that stims themselves off rip give a they heal off 2 or 3 wounds depending on the successfulness of your Medicae check. So if your Medicae check is to inject the stim into them, if you did a really good check, you heal off 3 wounds. If it was subpar, it's 2 wounds, and if you fucked it up royally, it's 1.
I think for now, it's pertinent to use one on Portil. 1, because he's actually my battle brother. 2, because the other 2, they've survived worse. So,
yeah, I'm good.
Storiel moves over to inject 1 stim into Portil. And that'll be, in this case, since it's not a rest, this should just be without the bonus. So I'm looking at Medicaid of 10.
Double water.
Nice.
Let me just make sure I'm not. Who was that? That's a regroup. That doesn't count.
On 9.
Sorry, I'm just double checking that I don't have any other bonus or anything.
Any bonus for being in like the place before we leave out?
No, I only have a bonus just when it comes to All right. Also, actually, we'll roll. We'll see what happens. That is a wrath of 5, and that's 1, 2, 3 total.
Not very good.
Can I spend?
You
Can I
grab.
spend a wrath to let him reroll?
You could use. He could spend one of his wrath to reroll.
I actually was about to.
Yes.
So yes, I would like to use 1 wrath to reroll that.
Okay.
So it should be at 2 wrath. It's 10 dice. Wrath of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
An 8 gives you an excellent. You're able to restore 3 wounds off the person.
There you go. Take 3 wounds off Portil.
You kind of move his head up a bit as you slide your hand down like the cavity of his neck. You inject it ever so slightly. He feels a pinprick as you snake it out with ease.
There you are, brother. Your duty is not yet done. The lion begs of your service.
Thank you, Soriel. I needed that aid. You're an amazing leader. Thank you.
A leader? Are you two done playing nursemaid, and can we get on with the hunt?
I don't know who made the medic the leader, but
know.
sure.
We
I'm
can
giving
now.
myself that Saturday night armor.
Yes, we
And
can
when I
now,
do-
Artoids.
It's going to be over for you, Xenos.
Now the old man has stopped yapping, I do suggest we get a move on here.
I'm younger than you. I've just been alive longer.
It's not back in my day, it was only within my day, for I was there when it was written.
Okay, Snape. Actually, now I'm thinking about the lion. I get that mixed up.
Lion.
So,
That's-
if you scroll over, if you want to use another one, go for it. But if not, we'll start the exploration.
I will not, though. Hold on to these two stims.
Okay, so if you scroll over to the right area, so past the cathedral and over here, you'll find the big darkened out map square with all the little lights on it, and you'll see where your characters are over here. As you ride the elevator down, you get ka-tunk as the elevator door opens up. Upon it opening up, I will mark it on the map for you that this is a elevator section. So you'll be able to see later color-coded that that is what that is. It is also complete darkness, but as you can see there's a little bit of tile here to kind of walk your way through the corridors. You have to find at least 3 jumper rooms out of this labyrinth in the lower hive level that you are on. You are within the massive Sector 1 area of Sector 1-1 is what you've been assigned to.
I would like to leverage my thermal vision and scan the darkness for heat signatures, for threats in the darkness.
Portillo steps forward about to do a burst of flame. And
Portillo, please
and then he
communicate
hands
that.
it. But then he silently gestures to Soriel. Like in eyes, he doesn't know the gesture for prey sense yet, but he just does an eye gesture out to the darkness.
For this awareness, is it passive awareness? Is it...
For your prey sense,
Yes.
think of it like this. So your augment, what is it? What does your augment say?
Actually, it works as prey sense. I don't have the prey sense thing pulled up. Let me take a look at that.
I can pull it
Sense.
up.
Prey sense goggles. Or...
You said prey sense goggles. You ignore penalty. Okay, so you're ignoring any penalties to test due to vision conditions. So so what you're doing is you're going to make me an awareness check. In that awareness check, as you're gazing through the walls up to like it fades off after a certain amount of time because concrete's a bitch. But
Yeah.
you'd be able to sense anything in the walls. They're in the walls.
There are the walls. Alright, so this will be standard awareness.
Yes, just your standard
Okay.
old awareness check.
Okay, standard awareness, that'll be of 9.
Also,
Howdy
it
both.
automatically apply to your passive awareness, but your passive awareness would be like just you getting a better ambush sense.
Cool. I have a passive awareness of 9 as well. But so we will do standard awareness. Roll that. Wrath of 2, scoring a total of 1, 2, 3.
So you look throughout the concrete walls. All around you, you hear the deafening sounds of turning fans, servos cracking, different wires making sparks, and just as that deafening sound is in the elevator, as soon as the elevator doors open and you're scanning, it's silent. You hear sparks, the dulling fans from above that echo down the corridors, and nothing else. As you look between the walls, you see a glimpse or two of a far-off heat signature, but nothing that looks like it nothing that you can make out. You can't tell if it's a light. You can't tell if it's an enemy. All you know is that far out down this way, there is something.
Sons of the First.
Also,
We are
these
not
lights,
alone here.
you don't see these lights in character, but these are lights with out of character when you get to them. Like, over here, you would see the heat signature.
Upon concluding his scan of the situation. Sons of the Lion, we are not alone in this darkness. Keep your wits about you. We do not know what is in the darkness.
Acknowledge, Portiel says, and takes a step out.
Can I also like act to keep? Is there any meaning or purpose to like keep like, let's say, like the chainsword out?
Careful not to step into a wall, Malachi.
For example, it has parry on it, but I don't know if that means anything when we're out of combat. As like a preventative measure.
Parry doesn't mean anything when you're out of combat.
Hmm.
Technically speaking, if you get struck, so they say there's an ambush and something comes to strike you, you could parry. But so if you want to keep it out for that. Also, the walls do matter here, so try to stay within the confines of the corridor. As you walk out Portiel, you realize these corridors are tight. There's only enough room for one of you to lead, one at a time, single file.
Oh. So. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not an open area, huh?
No, like you see how you come out here, and there's the squared off. Do you see what I mean, Portiel?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, there's enough for one of you to fit and in single file move through the hallways, because you guys are so large.
Oh, are you supposed to have drawn walls? Because we can't see the walls drawn.
Yeah.
You can't see these walls here?
Yeah,
No,
can't
like
see it.
there's a variable darkness that moves away when I drag my
Yeah.
character, but there's no
Mhm.
drawn walls.
No, there's not supposed to be drawn walls, but do you see like
Okay.
the walls that are here? Like this is a wall, and
Yes.
you see this is a
Okay,
wall.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a wall, and you go through here. Here's the wall that connects. It's supposed to be dark as in you can't see anything because you're slowly moving through.
Understood.
I only
Well-
see the grid on my side.
We all do.
I might have to refresh.
You don't see the image here?
Oh, no.
No.
At all.
When I say image, what I mean is that you're
Like
only...
I know how you done the lines earlier, like where they're like drawn, highlighted lines. There's
yeah,
no
I
lines.
don't have those because it's I didn't think it was needed. Or is it hard to see where a wall is and not a wall?
There's no background image in this section.
There's
It's
only
just the
grid.
standard dark blue, purple, and then the lime green grid. There's no background image like there is in other sections.
Yes, there is.
I don't see one.
Yeah, just see blue. The
Okay,
blue background.
hold on.
1 second. I'm gonna
I'm putting
send
this
a
in general
picture.
chat. Do you
Oh.
see this? I just took a screenshot.
Something.
Okay, yeah.
No.
No, not at all.
That's what we see.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking weird. Why is that?
Should we all like leave and have it reset? The owlbear? thing? Oh, just like leave owlbear and come back?
Well, hold on. Now try. What do you see?
The
Nothing.
darkness is gone, but it's still just
yeah,
the
I took
blue
away
green.
the blood war.
Yeah, try to refresh the page.
Been refreshing, but I'll try again.
Refreshed, and it's still not there.
Maybe you need to shoot us a new invite link. I think we all joined via an old one.
I can send a new one. Try that.
This one.
And now there's 2 Sorials and 2 Artoriuses. Oh, perfect. Cool. Oh, good riddance. Malachi's gone. Oh, he's back. Damn it.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
No, it's still just the blue for me, and I fully closed the thing.
I can also not see it yet.
Strange.
Weird.
Can you just draw lines and trace it for us?
Your beard weird.
Yeah, 1 minute. Gonna pause then. Unpause.
Let's
I
see,
solved the
these
technical
tech-
difficulty. I was stupid and forgot to to give you the map sites. Now do you see the corridors I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Portio starts sprinting down them.
hold on.
No.
Hold on. So, as you come to here, I forgot that I had zoned off all these maps so it wouldn't be too cluttered for you to see. Okay. So you can see all the corridors now and all the...
I can, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you walk out into the walkway. Upon walking out, you see that the corridors are just tight enough to fit only a few of you at a time, single file. Portil, you come to the first instance where there is a split in the road.
All right. Yeah, I'll slowly move forward, holding an action. If I see anything that moves, I blast it with my master-crafted heavy flamer. And I'm going to go south.
Okay. As you head south...
And you know what? To spice things up, I'm going to give a little burst of flame as I go along.
Make me a toughness check real quick.
All right. Toughness. Pretty tough guy. Pretty tough guy. Toughness. Okay, yeah.
I tell to Artorius, brother, do you want to go right or you want to keep following this little brothers of ours?
Why are we rolling so many ones tonight?
You fail
All
as
right,
a...
yeah.
You find there was a melt-a-bomb trap as it goes off and deals
shit.
5 wounds of damage to you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
Minus your resilience. What was your resilience?
My resilience is 11.
So the bomb doesn't do any damage to you. The melt-a-bomb goes off, scaring you as you light it up. Boom! As it crackles out, and it manages to kind of graze you. You'll take a single shock of damage. You didn't take any mortal wounds of damage because of your armor. But this was your warning to you. This place is trapped, filled to the gills. And as you look at the trap, it seems to be made by crafted hands. Something's awry here. Either the information you got is wrong, which shouldn't be the case as everyone's working together, and it looks like to be hastily crafted. Recent. Someone's been through here.
Okay, all right. Let's spice things up, and I'm gonna start bursting flames, longer flames down the hallway out of a blast radius, just to clear traps and see what's going on in front of me as I proceed south in Portillo fashion.
Soriel, you catch a glimpse behind you out of the elevator shaft of something crawling down it.
Brothers to our rear, watch our backs. There's something crawling from the elevator shaft.
As soon as you say that, you hear a loud-pitched, high-pitched scream as it jumps from behind and gets the sneak on Malachi as it goes to take a slash at him.
Can I blast him with a melta?
Well, it's going to jump on you, so we need to see if it hits first.
Okay.
Does a 4 hit?
Is that with defense?
Yes, defense.
I got it. Yeah, I got a 4. So it's exactly a 4.
And you will take 11 points of damage minus your resilience.
I got 12 resilience.
So you take no damage as it comes over and smacks you on the armor chest. Clank!
Kill it.
Alright. So Malachi got a little bit, I guess, of shock there for a second, but quickly grab his melt up, pissed off. And I'm gonna do, what is it called? Aim action, and he's like really close by, so I get extra ED and AP.
So roll to see if
So
you hit
let's
first.
see. So it is 18 die.
Your ballistic skill.
18.
Oh, it's ballistic. Ah, that's for hit.
You're
That's
rolling.
not for the.
You're rolling your ballistic skill to hit it. After
Okay,
that,
ballistic.
you then
Okay, so
roll
10.
your. You would then roll your extra ED damage plus your base damage.
What?
Those are D8s, not D6s.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 in total, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, you got 9. You have the ability to bank 2 shifts if you want.
But I got a glory.
You're not getting a glory because you didn't get a crit. The only way that you get a glory out of a... So, when you get a Wrath critical, depending on the scenario, you can get a glory out of a Wrath critical if you had enough to shift.
Okay. So shift is just to save it for later, basically.
Yes, shifting is... You can shift the dice to save it for later of either doing extra hit, extra damage, or a boost on a check.
Okay, I'll shift. You said 1
So-
shift or 2?
2 shifts.
Alright.
Now, you're going to roll your extra EDs.
The ED first and then the damage.
Well, your
Or the
damage
damage
is
automatically.
the damage is set in stone for whatever the gun it is. So what's
Okay.
your damage
so let
on
me
your
see
gun?
how much. Yeah, give me a second. So for ED, so the damage of the gun is 18
Okay.
and 2 ED.
So
But I have
plus-
more ED because of my talents.
And how much ED does your talents give you?
So I have an extra one for absolute incineration. And what does the AP does again? I forgot
AP
about the
makes
AP.
it so that when you go to hit a creature, you're ignoring that much You're ignoring that much resilience.
Okay.
It's punching a hole through its resilience, essentially.
Okay, so I got that shot. That since I made a aim action, it says it doubles my ED that I already have, so that's 4, plus the one for absolute incineration, so 5. Yeah, I think 5. Sure,
Yep.
that's it. Yeah, the extra 5.
So 5d6.
Alright.
Count up your points.
4.
4 plus 18, you said, was your base damage?
Yep.
How much is that?
22.
You fire your melt-a-gun straight at its face and blow its head off, scorching a hole through its entire torso as it falls to the ground with a squelch and a screech. It is dead.
Fuck that thing up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, I guess, do just keep my gun up, basically. That's my action right now. Just,
Okay.
I'm gonna watch your back.
Awareness checks help for traps and or seeing things behind you. This is your first lesson in dungeon crawling. As you come to newer corridors, you might want to roll awareness checks. You don't have to roll it every time, as it will save you for a few hallways, but whenever you come to like a new branch, think of it as in rolling to investigate for traps.
Quick, everyone, what's everyone's awareness values? I have one of 9.
I think my thing is really, really bad.
Speak about awareness.
Oh, it's 6.
Portil just lights up the whole hallway.
So, Artorias and Portio, what are you guys' awareness?
Portil, it is.
Sorry.
It's
I mean,
pretty cool with this.
Mine's a 6.
There's a 6, okay. So as long as we stay as a group, I think then whenever we get to junctions, I'm gonna roll awareness checks.
Oh, yeah, mine's 6, so yeah, definitely.
I'm not the most heavily armed. I have the highest skill. It just makes sense. Anyways, Portil, flame on!
Alright, yeah.
Flame.
Portil lights up max distance of his flamer in the hallway.
You burst forth a flame. As you see, there's a corridor down to the right here, as well as the hallway continues down, but you don't really see anything beyond that.
Let's push to the next junction, brother.
Sweet.
I'm only going to say you have to roll me awareness checks for traps every new new pathway. I'll let you know when it's a new pathway.
Junction. Yeah.
So you come to a junction point?
Alright.
I'd like to roll awareness.
No, not
Artorias,
yet.
are you there, bro?
Portil instantly, as soon as he comes to a new corridor, he points his flamer.
Hold, brother. Oh, it just points it. Okay.
Alright, he stops for a second. He looks to Soriel.
There is
It's
a
like, why? What do you
door
have in
here.
mind?
So you see a door to your right, Portil, as well as a bank in the corridor to the south of you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, no, I wait. I'm dealing with Soriel at the moment. And I look to Soriel and I'm like, and Portil's like, what do you have in mind?
You said, Kek, this is a door to the left?
Sorry, door to the right over here. There's a door to your right, and down to the south here, there's just a corridor. But, door over here.
Let's see. First of all, I think he calls Artorias and Malachi to close ranks, because they're getting a bit far behind.
I can't move without Artorias moving in front of me.
Artorias!
I don't think he's there.
No, sorry. I was in my kitchen.
Bro's yanking out.
You fat fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, he's yanking it to the rogue trader, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Yanking the skank.
Move your bad fuck.
Artorias, what's your equipment, by
no-
the way? What weapons do you have? Maybe your Crozius.
I have a Crozius, a bolter, a bolt gun, or a bolt pistol, and a. I think I still have my chainsword.
Well,
You should give me
Didn't you
that shit.
acquire a chainsaw?
Give me that chainsaw, bro. I think he had it from the beginning.
Oh, that's your extra equipment you picked?
Portil, let us step forward down the hall to the south and have Artorias clear the room to our right.
I should light up the way.
Malachi, keep an eye on our backs.
Alright, well, Portil,
I look at my
blast
pistol
south
and I-
with flames.
You blast south, almost singeing Artorias. And you see there's a bank in the corridor that goes left down here. You also manage to light some wires on fire in the wall as it explodes out with electricity, electrifying the floor up front.
I'd like to do a tech check to see how I could navigate through this situation with relative ease. Right. Tech. Still dog shit, but yeah. All right.
Bless me.
Four.
Um.
How many?
so-
How many KVs? Yeah.
Okay, what?
That's
Electricity,
sorry.
voltage.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So, you, the joke flying over my head, you see in front of you, you've melted cables off the wall. So, for the future, you get the inclination that while before the flamer worked because you had wide corridors in these tight spaces, while you are technically illuminating the way and propelling danger, you're also doing damage to the hallways themselves and anything that could be of use further on. While it is useful, it is a tactic that may not work all the time. But to get past the electricity, you see the open cables are kind of dangling and flaying around.
All right. All right.
In terms of
With the tech check 4, how damaging is this electricity if I made contact with the wires?
you may not feel the pain, but it could cause other things to go awry if you had any other technical bits on you.
Okay. Okay.
Not walking through that.
With the 4, would I understand this?
With the 4, you understand that, again, if you had any augmetics, any complex machinery, it could short-circuit it or temporarily down it. But without any extra knowledge, that's all you kind of know. Don't stare down the gun of your barrel.
Yeah, I turn around to Soriel and I say, apothecary, Brother Soriel. We're gonna have to go about business a little differently. I can't be lighting up the hallway so I can see. We're gonna have to rely on your presence drastically more.
Noted, brother.
Here, stay watch over my equipment. I'm gonna leave you my flamer and my explosives and ammunition. I'm gonna go fix the wires. And
Archer, hold. I'm inclined to tell you to.
Portil stops.
We can't split up too much. Allow Artorias to clear the room to our right. Hold the angle on this hallway in case anything decides to come through the wires.
I looked at Portil. I'm basically walking hot gear. As long as I leave all external explosives with you, I'm good to go.
But if something comes through the darkness while we are a man down, you are going to be exposed with no one to help.
And they'll be exposed to electricity. And they're not wearing ceramite.
Can I roll leadership?
My brother.
You
Calm
can,
down, Matic. I'll watch his back.
you can
You
try.
can go with
Opposing
Artorias.
leadership.
Go ahead and go with him. We'll
Opposing leadership.
in the best
You-
way.
You can
Roll-
go with Artorias,
both
and
of
I'll
you
watch his
roll me a
back.
leadership
He'll be
check.
fine.
Yay, I can.
I said both of you roll me a leadership check.
And then I get +1 for rank, right?
Yes.
Jesus, what a roll you had. Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. Fair enough.
He get roll one more dice because you're higher ranked than me.
He's yeah.
I did. My leadership is
You
only
did?
4,
Okay, cool.
so I rolled 5.
So Portil, in this case, you have managed to show your wisdom on the subject that while your apothecary is thinking clearly in the name of medicine, he's not thinking clearly in the name of solving the problem. So you went out in your tactic.
All right. Yeah. I leave Soriel with my equipment and munitions, and I go to repair these wires to try to fix Portillo's fuck up.
Okay. We will cook back to you soon, or Torius. You come to
Absolutely.
a door in
Or
front of
yep.
you. In front of you is a door with a servo skull on the side of it.
Yes.
What do you wish to do?
Okay, well, servo skull, speak to that servo skull. Make it compliant.
Your servo skull just floats.
Servo skull, I command thee by the Omnissiah's will and my own that you will talk to that skull now.
Communication received. This is a door servo skull. This skull represents the pushing of the Omnissiah's will. To activate the skull, please press it inward, such as a button.
Okay, so Artorias goes and pushes the skull into the skull-shaped socket.
You have pressed a button that opens the door.
Yay! I only knew that because of the skull, you know. And then I go ahead. I walk in, holding the Crozius in front of me, and going ahead and giving it a little shake to give it some charge into the air.
You give it a little wiggle, even though it doesn't need it, and you just press the button, it goes and gets the power activated on it. As that happens, you're searching around with your auspex and lights on as you come to a bedroll, what appears to be just a normal human-sized bedroll, as well as some crates in the corner.
Servo skull, do you have a map of this area?
Negative.
Servo skull, can you sense any I don't know, holy lights nearby that you can fucking activate?
Negative.
Well, then we charge on, and I go over to the bedroll.
It is a bedroll. You find a couple pictures inside and a trinket.
I take the trinket.
Artorias probably wants to roll for smell too.
You take the trinket. Inside the trinket is the picture of a woman and the other picture of like some kind of date. Next to the trinket are several pictures of what are considered imperial pinups, which are just marble statues of women.
Marble statues.
Artorias goes ahead and pockets these.
Roll me a resolve check.
Oh, the corruption.
All right.
Are things in the halls, by the way, Cactus? So right now, kind of just like frozen while we're looking at this with Artorias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a 5, so that's a...
You pass.
3.
As you look at it, you pocket them. They look nice. You think that's good. You have a strange taste towards them. They tickle your fancy. You pocket them.
Yeah, I'll save this for later. All right, I move over to the barrels.
Save it for later.
Roll me a investigation to check the crates and boxes.
That is a 1. Non-crit.
You know, you search through it as you get a little bit frustrated and smack one box to the wall, smack another box to the wall, and stomp on the other one, not giving a shit of what's inside. And eventually, you pull out a sack of Ordos.
Hey! A little bit of money there, brothers.
You find
We'll fly there.
10 ordos. Now, ordos is not the same as wealth.
Okay.
They're a separate currency. So, I'll just put that in the chat. 10 ordos. We'll just have to keep a note of it somewhere.
Yep.
That's about it for the room you're in, though. Yeah,
There was nothing in here, brothers. Let us move along.
Portiel, you're about to go walk yourself over that electrical grid.
Yeah.
Roll aware
Yeah,
to roll.
Portiel heads. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say if I can roll while he's doing this, like with the heat eye through the
Yeah,
walls
you
again.
can roll while he's doing that.
Yeah, Portiel walks over to the wires, and I would like to do a tech check to re-splice the wires.
Sure.
I score 6, but I have a crit failure.
You once again don't see any heat traces through the walls that appear to be enemies. You just see big traces of heat. But to what they are, you can't really make out anything but like just a blob.
There is heat, brothers.
You also sense a barrage of heat on Artorius.
Is it in the lower dorsal
In
region?
the lower area.
Yes, a considerable amount of heat coming from that area.
Brother, I believe you left your Crozius on.
Why don't you take a photo, brother? It will last longer.
Then you? Certainly.
Damn, fucking roast, Jesus.
Yeah, I rolled myself a 3. Does that pass?
What did you get?
I got a 3.
Yeah, it passes. You manage to tie the wires together and use the heat they generate to fully seal it off.
Cool. All right, well, electricity's taken care of, and I head back to my equipment and re-equip myself and continue forward. And I gesture Soriel to lead the way. Both of me.
Hey, Portio, I'll leverage my eye. You keep the flamer up front, just with a bit more discretion in your pulses.
He can't see it, but I kind of give him a side eye and nod once and continue forward.
Walk along, meet shield.
Artorius Malachi, decide which one of you is the rear guard.
All right. Portiel stops at the elbow of the hallway and try to scoots over as much as he can so Soriel can use his elf eyes to see down the hallway.
Just peeks my head around the corner to look down.
Well, you don't, because the augment is not giving you penalties or whatever. It's like you can see that he has heat in his body, right? But you can also see like past him.
Oh, cool.
It's like night vision.
Brilliant.
A shittier version of night vision, but it's night vision.
Portio, I see nothing yet. Let us move on forward.
Yeah, your passive awareness will let you know if something moves or goes through the corridor, essentially.
Excellent.
You just, if you...
All right.
When you come to new branches, and I'll let you know when a new branch appears. A new branch is when you get to, you see like the square room here, right? If there is an offset hallway from the square room, that would be considered a branch.
There's more than one path available, but right now it's just the hallway. So
You're
So
just
an
having a hall.
investigation check would count at least this first starter room that I was in, without it being any crazy danger. But if it was this and a
Then something
hallway,
more, it would be a branch, and then you have to make a new check.
okay.
Torius, brother of the scanner, you're going through the warp.
The
Continue.
warp,
No.
it affects no one who is true to the Emperor, my brother.
Well
And
said.
I clutch at the parchment in my fucking pocket.
Portil moves forward 10 feet in the dark.
As you begin encroaching forward bit by bit, you come eventually to an open area that is squared off. Down here. Nothing of use so far, anyway.
Again, it's not a branch or a thing. We just.
Nope, you still go down the hallway.
Yep. I'm just. As you were, Portil. Be our shields and the enemy's bane.
As you eventually get down here to an open area, as you kind of walk into this open area, you see that there is a door to your left in the darkness as well as one down south, and you also see a terminal screen dimly lit to your right.
Alright.
Door to our left, terminal to our right.
So Portil looks behind him to his allies, and who has the highest tech here?
I have a tech of 7.
7. Artorias?
I have a low tech,
Or-
but I always open the doors for some reason.
Tech 4, but then I also have my
So what's your enhanced?
my thing.
He's a servo skull.
My enhanced is 4. I got my servo skull. Yeah.
So everything together would be 4. What's your? I'm just trying to gauge who
I believe.
uses the term.
I believe, Portil, it may be prudence that I maintain awareness with the. Well, I guess my passive awareness. I guess it would be hampered probably if I'm using the terminal. I think I'd prefer to keep my eye on out.
I'll
Yeah.
give a crack at it, my brothers. Don't worry. And I walk towards the terminal. Servo skull.
Malachi,
I will, the lion, the emperor, and who you call the Omnisire, make this terminal compliant.
It is a terminal that displays information.
You make it compliant.
It is compliant with the Omnisire's will to display information.
And I
Portil walks ahead
Information.
and kind of nudges Artorias and gestures
just to
forward.
keep an eye on our backs.
I've got this, and I go ahead and tap on the computer. See what I can.
You tap on it as it flickers
Portil
open.
sighs and backs off.
As the terminal screen flickers open, you see that it is displaying some information. The information it's displaying is that it's regulating the power that's going through this area, as well as saying there is an access panel in the room that has a blown fuse.
All right. Is there any way I could reroute that power to?
You would need to do it from the access panel.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, and
And the
I'm
room
able
with
to
the
notice
fused.
where that access panel is from this terminal.
You could roll me a tech check. See how good you are with using, a touchscreen. One of those old people that smacks the touchscreen with all their strength and why isn't it working?
That is a Wrath 6.
Good roll.
5. That's a 5.
The access panel illuminates itself on the screen and you're able to cross-reference it. So lock that and then give you the light.
How is his Jason Warhammer terminals right now?
So over here
The
is the access panel.
protect. I charge triumphantly, and I pat my servo skull on the head.
Portil looks at Artorias with amazement. Because
Wow, he
Portil
updated
himself
my
isn't very good with
phone.
tech. Yes.
It's like, it reminds me
I
of
feel like
old people.
the grandson that fixed the grandparents' remote.
It's like the grandparents would ask you, why isn't the remote working? You replace the batteries. Oh, you're magical.
You should really get a job in tech.
You know, that's the big thing
But you're-
nowadays.
But you're the perverted grandfather.
And no one look in my fucking stash. It's my stash. There's no reason to look into it.
Back in the bar, Notorious 100%. Where's the wife beater?
Don't look through my collection of USBs. They're 2 gigabytes. They're big enough. It's not a shame that I have 64 of them. I don't remember what pictures I have on what.
The type of uncle that gives you an old phone, gives your children an old phone that I forgot that I downloaded gigabytes of pornography on.
Take this. You will need
Why
it.
is the phone all tacky on the screen?
No.
Oh no, you're 12 years old. Here's your first prolapsed anus.
Take a mortal wound of damage
What?
for that.
No, no. Wait.
That awful joke. We're ending that here and now.
I love that our chaplain is the one that is currently going to be fall to chaos.
This is situation normal. All right. How's the terminal situation going with Artorias?
Artorias marches towards the terminal that lit up.
You find an access panel. As you confirmed on the other one, as you swing it open, all the fuses are blown on it.
Sarah's skull, can you fix any of this?
This is outside the realm of my ability. I do not possess hands to fix and replace these fuses. The Omnissiah cannot repair machines that have already seen the end to be with him. I would not ask that they come back to us.
Would Portil hear this as he's standing like pretty much right next to him and understand the situation roughly?
I mean, he's saying this all out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to
I
find
look
more
over.
fuses, brother.
I look over my shoulder to Soriel. I was like, veteran brother Soriel, or would it be? What would your formal title be? Apothecary brother Soriel.
Yeah, I think so.
Soriel.
You can
Yeah.
just Sorial. It's
All right. Yeah.
rank things
Okay.
well
Anyway, so Portil looks over his shoulder towards Soriel. And it's like, Soriel, can you gauge the situation? We have a situation with blown fuses, and I understand that you're proficient with this old tech. Can you look around to see if there's anything that is of fuses around here? I understand fuses, but I don't know what would consist of them. You might, by chance, be able to take a fuse from something else and help this terminal come back to function.
Stand back, brother. I'm just gonna blast this door with my melter gun.
Oh my fucking god, Mikhail.
Stand back, brother. Get out of the way, Tyranids. I'm gonna blast that door.
Don't do that.
It's a melter, bro. It goes through that shit. It's gonna eat it.
Sighs very deeply.
Malachi, why aren't you watching our ass?
I already did. I just want to open the path forward, brother.
We're not done here. Why open up the doors? Exasperation.
You want to keep changing fuses and stuff? I can just blast this door in a second and we can keep moving forward.
A double. Okay. Portil.
Portil likes his style and doesn't impose on his actions.
What do I need to
So-
roll to blast the door?
So you said there's fuses in the terminal that are not working. Could I per
The-
Portillo's sort of inspiration?
The
could I
thing that's over
cannibalize-
here in the corner isn't a terminal. It's just a fuse box. It's just like a
Oh,
it's just like a breaker fuse box.
Fuse.
The terminal
okay.
directed you to the breaker. The breaker is having all the fuse blown. There's 3 fuses there.
well, per
Can we-
Portillo's sort of inspiration. Would there be a way to improvise?
could.
to go fuse.
Roll me a tech check while Mikhail blasts the door.
What do I need to roll to blast the door? Just my ballistic.
Yeah.
Well, damage because it's hard to not miss. Hard to miss a door. I don't know.
I just need
I
you to
don't know.
roll hit to see if anything
So I
goes
hit him.
awry.
Just in case it hits me again. Yeah. Okay.
I roll a 2. Right, I have to, but I roll a 2
yeah.
on the fuses.
I got a critical. So that
Oh.
door's gone.
So, you blast
Damn.
the door with your melt-a-gun and melt it to slag, and while melting it to slag, have completely sealed this corridor off.
Even with a critical? I thought a critical is a success, not a not a failure.
It's
on
not a
your action,
failure.
but
You
not
blasted the door with a critical. You did the most damage possible on the hit at close range with a melt-a-blast. You melted that fucker to slag, and you sealed it off.
Okay, perfect. Do I get a shift from that or like a glory or whatever from that
No.
6 or no?
No.
I'm still confused on how that works.
You get
Oh,
glory.
Slag.
Artorias, rein in your hound.
So Wrath is rewarded for certain actions in roleplay, or is rewarded for good teamwork, or rewarded for like good combat strategy. It's a reward for doing things. Checks are otherwise determined by me at any random chance of time. Glory is rewarded at a similar situation, but glory is for big strides. So if you,
Okay.
for example, in this terminal case, say you fix the fuse box, and fixing the fuse boxes manages to fix other fuse boxes on the floor, you get a glory out of it because you managed to do multiple things at once. A glory for the door, for example, is say there is a sealed door with multiple locks and you used your melta to burrow a hole through it. That would be considered glorious because you did that. In combat, it's killing the Neurothrope in a single hit, dissolving an enemy, getting past a really hard challenge. Glory is something bigger than what would a wrath be, but it's all subjective, and it kind of happens as a reward at random.
Copy.
On the fuse box, I rolled a wrath of 2, but then a total score of 2.
Do you wish to reroll?
I actually fixing this fuse box. Yeah,
Do it.
I'm wondering a wrath or I don't know the repercussions of this. Yeah, no, I'll use my second wrath, and I'm gonna re-roll that for the fuse box because it would be real neat.
If you feel you
So-
can't get it, you could use a narrative deck relation to try to fix it,
Oh, okay.
but it will fix it in the remember, narrative deck relations to advance things fixes it in a way that is the most slap chop possible. It fixed it with a caveat.
I will. I'm gonna opt to just use my wrath to just try and re-roll for
Okay.
the. Or actually, what's my? Would you tell me what I need to pass?
You need to pass 4.
By the Emperor.
One,
roll a
2,
5.
3. Nope. With a wrath of
So-
4. Nope.
As you get your 3, because of Mikhail blasting the door and melting it to slag, even though he melted it to slag, it did technically reroute power as it cut off the power of the area, allowing extra power flow, which forced one of the fuses to hotwire themselves together, dropping your required check from a 4 to a 3. You pass.
So that was all me
Let's-
then.
Yes. So one of the fuses has been melted together into slag through sheer resistance of Mikhail's forcefulness.
Absolutely. Mikhail comes in clutch when it comes to his dumb luck.
Through sheer dumb luck. You notice that while the two fuses, you can stick them together, and you can sort of, because one has been melted to slag, you could theoretically short circuit the other two to melt one of them to slag again, sacrificing it so that it's operational at about 75%, 75% covered with a 25% vulnerability. Getting things operational, putting a band-aid on something that needs to be fixed later.
The alternative of not sacrificing, of doing that.
The alternative would be able to either scrap together some fuses or to carnivorize some other piece of tech to try to rip the fuses out of it.
Well, that's
Uses.
Artorias. That the terminal that you used, was it just an information terminal?
The
That's right.
terminal seemed to also allow the redirection of power once the correct thing was in place.
I must preserve the terminal. Could I? Would it be could I roll for something to look around the room? Is there anything else around the room to possibly look for?
You can roll an investigation on the
Okay.
terminal if you want.
Oh, investigation of 5. I don't think I have any bonuses to investigation. No.
Hurry up, medic.
Cool. It's 5.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna have to blast the other door.
That is 1, 2, 3 with a wrath of 4.
So you find the terminal is just an information terminal. If you're willing to sacrifice the use to be able to see the information clearly, you can rip the fuses out of it to put into the fuse box. You don't know what the fuses of... There's 4 of them all together. You don't know what the fuses specifically go to in the terminal, but you can take 2 out of it and stick 2 in the fuse box.
Can't he play the matching game of the numbers? Even at a low understanding? If he passes like a tech check?
If you roll me a tech check, you can maybe guess to what the fuses are linked to.
And so I shall. It's going to be tech is 7. Let's see if I can figure it out. That's a wrath of 2. 1, 2, 3. I score 4 total.
You find that the first 2 are only to displaying the information and making sure the screen doesn't overvolt and just black out, but the back 2 are to the overall components of the computer functioning. So it might be safe to take out just the first 2 fuses and let the computer function, just not display anything.
If it's not displaying anything, we still need to interact with it, though.
No,
No?
it's only a display to display the information.
Oh, you yanked the first 2 out.
That's what I was trying
Take
to
a
get at
minute.
before.
Perfect, yeah.
You take
Sorry,
the
I was just
first-
because of the.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just my thought. I was just kind of confused with the whole shows redirect power and stuff and things. But I guess it's just displaying the
It's like,
information. The power would redirect
yeah.
on its own.
It's just displaying the information that's getting sent from the core back
Excellent.
to the computer. It's just a screen. You're keeping
Excellent.
the computer intact behind it. It's just a terminal screen. So you yank the 2 fuses out, and you put the 2 in the fuse box.
Bordell, I'll remember this trust, my abilities that you've inspired. Thank you.
I wish that we
It
all
might.
shared it.
So I guess we got the fuse box has been repaired. The 2.
Okay. Upon repairing the fuse box, you pull the handle as it lights up the way of the past rooms you've explored.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
You will find similar fuse boxes every so many pathways that allow you to turn on the lights to the previous areas you were before.
Excellent. Well, with this, brothers, I can now keep my vision and awareness trained on the path ahead. Shall we move on through the one route available to us?
Let's do it.
Do you wish to press the door to open it?
Hey, Portier, flame are ready. I'll open the door.
All right, I refresh Owlbear Studios and I lead the way.
Toriel moves to press the button on the door.
You
He stays
press,
low ready.
You press the door open, and as soon as you press that door and you hear the kshink of it open, you begin to hear heavy thumping from above you and around the walls as you look around to see humanoid-looking humanoid bodies with swords and heavy heat signatures.
Above us?
Above and in the walls of the hallway in front of you.
Humanoid, you say? Yeah,
They're in the walls.
Humanoid with 4 arms and a tail.
Oh, so mutants. All right, yeah. So Portier will totally light up the place.
Action. Oh. Portier, maintain vision down the hall, down the
All right,
corridor.
all right. Well, Soriel, as like my seeing eye person, would stop me.
Malachi, Artorias, at the ready. We have company.
I'll watch back.
I aim my.
You hear a
I-
crash as they rip through the ceiling.
Oh,
You are being set upon by some
Draw
bone
on there.
warriors.
drawing the Crozius. For the lion!
So, at this
Refreshing
moment,
my Owlbear.
before we begin, there is a currently an ambush. You saw the ambush company, so it's in the neutral zone. In this neutral zone, does anybody want to try to siege the initiative?
Initiative of 5.
Who wants to try to...
Portiel's hesitant right now because Soriel just told him to chill.
Well, no, I just like I was thinking be at the ready until whatever, like, see.
Who is the last
He'd
person...
be
They
slightly
have to roll for
distracted.
that.
Yeah.
Who is the
I'm gonna
last
give my-
person...
I'll do the initiative. if
Who
that's
is-
okay.
How much do you have?
Who is the last person to act?
The last person
Probably-
to ask was
probably-
Soriel.
Probably me, because I pressed the door.
Okay, Soriel, what is your initiative?
5.
Okay. We roll to see if you're able to seize it. You are able to seize the initiative. Upon seizing the initiative, you guys are going first.
Excellent.
Yay.
So, I
What's
would like to use my attack, and
Okay.
Wales to use my bolt pistol and fire on the warrior to my left.
Okay.
And so that is bolt pistol with 10 plus ED, 1 ED, 0 AP.
So roll your hit first. Ballistic.
Those will- for ballistic skill is going to be 9.
Remember to use the
Uh,
enhanced.
With advantage.
Well, no, you're
No.
using the enhanced version
Yes,
of it. Because the enhanced pool.
correct. Yes. That's 9. I just want to double check. I have any. That's damage. Just want to see if there's anything that affects the roll, but I don't think there is. Rapid fire. That's gonna be modifiers. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 9 on ballistic skill. I see ones. Oh god. Oh, that's a Wrath 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total on the roll.
Okay, you hit. Upon your Wrath critical, you have enough to do 1 shift. Or you can keep it in the roll to see if any extra complications could arise.
I'll do the latter there. Kind of hold on to it. So this bolt warrior is 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles away from me. So it's within close range for the bolt pistol.
Okay.
I have then. I guess I also have modifiers like the damage. I don't know what information you want to do at what order.
Well, you roll your ED first to see what your extra damage from your pool is, because your bolter has a fixed damage.
Okay. So and
If
then
you-
I have.
If you have any talents that increase your ED, you would also add the ED to that.
Excellent. Okay, so the bolt pistol as base has +1 ED, but then I have Hellfire bolt rounds equipped, which is +3 ED against organic targets.
Yep.
So that's going to be 4 ED.
Mhm.
And I don't believe I have anything that's rapid fire, but that's not ED. So I'll roll 4 ED.
Are there any traits on the bolt gun, like brutal or anything?
Brutal is on the bolt pistol.
Okay, so brutal is that for every ED you do +1 damage.
Okay.
So you're doing, at minimum right now, 4 damage from the ED. Roll your ED to count up the points. So adding the ED plus the 4 plus your base.
Sorry, do I roll 4?
You're
Die?
rolling the 4 die. Because
Okay.
you have the brutal keyword on your
Add one to
weapon,
it.
it's giving you 1 damage per d6 ED. Because there's a pool of 4. That's 4 plus
Okay.
the ED points rolled, then plus the base damage.
Understood. Okay. Is this also time to mention then having what's it called? It's Angel of Death as +1 damage for Astartes. Oh, let's just roll the dice on the side. +4, 6, 5, and 6. So is this considered a successful attack? I remember. This is a successful attack, right?
Yes, you've successfully hit the enemy creature.
Okay, so let's start with this. I also get defend. I need to write this on the side here. Okay, so bolt pistol standard damage of 10. We have 4 just off of the brutal, and then I rolled the 4 ED that rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus your base damage is what?
That'll be 19. Bolter discipline. So we gain rapid fire 2 trait, or it has a trait add +1. So I don't have the trait already. So I get +1 to rapid fire. I just get rapid fire. Rapid fire 2 with bolter discipline.
You said it's a rapid fire 2?
Correct.
Then you... Rapid fire means that when you're at close range...
Which I am.
You would add a 2 extra to your ED, so that's actually 2 more from the brutal, so adding up to 21.
6.
Roll me 2 more d6s.
Okay. 2 more d6 on the way. 2 and a 5.
So 1 extra point, adding into 22 damage.
I do have Grim. So then, with the Dark Angels, and then as an Astartes, +1 icon for any successful attack against a mob. I don't really know what icons mean. That's a new term to me.
What does it say? What is the ability?
Defender of Humanity. Add +1 icon to any successful attack against a mob.
So the icon is referring to the hit. So when you shift something, you're shifting an icon over to something.
Okay.
So that's adding a booster to your hit when you're hitting like a Xenos.
Okay.
You've already passed the hit stage. You've hit. You're going against resilience. You've done 22 damage. So you blast this thing with your bolter gun, minus its resilience. Okay. So,
Yeah.
do you wish to move anywhere, or do you want to stay where you are?
Let's see. So that was my damage. I have 2 more. I have the free and things. From where I am, I don't think I wish to move from this location, so we'll not move. I think at this point, for clarity, I also yelled to Porthill, engage, the hallway. And then I don't. Let's see that. Do I have anything else really I want to do here? I don't think there's anything meaningful. Still have that. I guess that shift that I pocketed for that there were no complications with the engagement. I can still hold on to 1 shift though, correct?
No, if you used it for the hit, because there
I
was
did
no
not.
complications, you don't get the shift. If you bank the shift,
Okay.
you bank the shift, you take away from the hit. If you don't, it's just to keep there in case there is a complication, it has a resistance, or anything else.
Understood. Okay, so irrelevant. Cool. So then, yeah, I think that's it there.
Who wishes to go next? We'll say Portiel. Keep it simple. Portiel,
Well,
you're up next.
there would actually be there would be a shift of hesitance because I was literally at low ready on
Mhm.
standby. He made an attack as soon as this ambush, despite that we had initiative. So Artorias and
Okay.
what's
You're
your
up.
character's name?
You're up next to
Malachi.
Torius.
Okay.
Malachi. Yep. So essentially, out of our phase, I'll go last.
What do you wish
So
to do?
I'm going to charge into the closest Xenos towards me, with waving my Crozius above my hand and striking it against flesh if I can. And so with my new notes here on my Crozius Arcanum, I get a strength 5. I get a strength +5 and 4 extra damage dice. Am I rolling weapon skill for melee attacks?
Well, I actually need to know, are you using a charge attack, or are you just saying you're charging to move in and hit it?
Oh, I'm charging to move in and hit it.
Okay, so you're not using the charge action.
Yes.
Okay.
And is that a melee or a weapon skill attack then for the melee?
Yeah, so you'd be using weapon skill.
Weapon skill, all right. And then I get +5 or plus double check that. +4 extra damage, so I have a 14. I'm rolling 14 d6s. And on top of that, because I have a Crozius, I am taking 1 damage for every 3 and 4, and 2 for every 5 and 6. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have a 13 attack.
Okay. So what did you roll to hit?
13.
13 well beyond passes that. You can get 3 shifts out of that if you want to.
I will take 3 shifts.
Okay, you've banked 3 shifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Jesus, 14d6 out of a weapon skill? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, the Crozius is kind of overpowered in this. I see it.
Wait, hold on. You rolled the
I rolled my,
Crozius's extra damage is just going to the hold on a minute.
Yeah, no, sorry. So it says strength +5 +4 ED. So I thought the +4 ED means 4 extra damage dice with my roll of 10. So that's 14 dice, right? Or am I crazy?
Gosh, Jason Warhammer.
When you roll extra are you talking about the brutal thing? Oh, you're okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the
So my weapon skill is 10 as the total.
yeah. You're
And
not.
then I have
What's your weapon skill rating enhanced?
10.
Okay, you would roll a 10d6. The 5 plus 4 is referring to that it's doing 5 extra damage off rip, and you're getting a +4 ED. And you use the ED calculator in the weapon. So the calculator being that instead of you counting the normal points of 1s and 2s do nothing, 3s and 3s do nothing, 4s and 5s do 1, and 6s do 2, your damage has been shifted to do something different as extra damage. So your +5 isn't referring to the hit, it's only a 10d6. That's your weapon skill, so you roll that. So re-roll me 10d6s.
Okay. And I got a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got a 12 off of that.
Okay. 12 still gives you 3 shifts, so it doesn't matter. But so you still get 3 shifts. With getting that 3 shifts, that +5 is going in. So I know it says +5, but did you added it to your Dr. Doom sheet, correct? Or did you just add it to your normal sheet? What is the damage? It's damage +4, correct?
I can't see it on my Dr. Doom sheet. Hold on, let me try to pull it up.
Or did you just add it to a normal, like...
I think I just added it to my notes. I don't
Okay,
think I added it
so
to the
in your
official
notes,
sheet.
you're going to take the base damage of the Crozius, which is your strength, +5. So what is your strength rating +5? Sorry, strength enhanced +5.
14.
It's 14 damage plus a 4 ED. Now you're going to roll your 4 ED dice and follow the brutal chart that you're given on your weapon.
Okay.
Do
So
you want
4D.
to add any shifts to this extra dice pool for extra damage?
I'll add 1 shift.
Okay, so increase your extra dice pool by 2.
Okay.
So 6 extra dice.
66.
Yes.
And then I have... Does my Crozius weapon thing count for this one, where I'm counting up the 4s and the 3s still count?
Yeah, so your Crozius thing that's for only the extra damage dice. You confused the hit with the thing before, but that's okay. We're straightening that out. So you banked 3 shifts, used a shift, you have 2 shifts left. You rolled the 66. What'd you get for your points?
18.
Count your points.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So on your new chart that you have for the weapon, your 1s and 2s do nothing. 3s and 4s now count as 1, and 5s and 6s now count as 2 damage. So with that
Yes,
known, 1, 2, 3. 3 extra damage.
Wasn't it 4 because I have a 3 there?
Oh, yeah, 4. Sorry. 3, 4. 4 extra damage. So you have 4 extra damage plus 14, 18 damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I would write in your notes for that it's a 14 plus 4 ED for your damage, so you don't get confused on that again.
Okay. Yeah, 14 instead of just the plus 5. 14 plus 4D. Alright. Yeah, yeah.
So you whack it. It seems to be taken aback by this as you smack it in the face, and it is reeling from this hit. Do you wish to do anything else, or does this end your turn?
Can I do a second attack
No.
for a wrath point?
No. Mikhail's already tried that.
Oh, sorry. Then I end my turn. I spit in its face.
I would also, I'm just going to post this in the general chat to kind of remind you of some different actions that you can do.
Okay.
Just to kind of give you options. Next time when you're a little bit away from an enemy, if you want to just run up and use a melee and they're within range, I'd recommend using a charge so that you can use your run and your attack, but you get that bonus dice with the attack test to hit it. So it'd be, for you, you're running up and you're using your +1 plus your weapon skill, so now this would be an 11 to hit, plus any shifts that you want to use. And you get a little bit of like extra shit. Or if you're near something, right, a fallback. Say you don't want it to be able to use a reaction. Whack it in the face. Use your combat action to hold, and if it tries to like move away from you, you can whack it and stop it from using a reflexive. So like say you and Mikhail, right, were right next to each other. He's injured, he wants to get away. You want to facilitate that. You use the fallback. So you're going to whack this thing in the face as soon as it tries to hit Mikhail on the way out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyways, your turn, Mikhail. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I can't blast the one Arcturus is engaging because I will probably melt them. So I'm gonna go with the one in the left.
I mean, I guess you could, but...
Separate spreads is. Do you consider?
I'll just go to the one on the left. It's clear right now, so I don't want to like shoot him by accident.
So true.
Cool. Is it more multi-gun?
Alright. So it says that for short range, it's like an extra bonus dice. I did not know that.
The what?
For the short range, and the thing that you send, it says like 1 extra bonus dice for like short range in an attack test.
That's for charging with a melee attack.
No, like range options. It says
Oh,
short
yes.
range, 1 bonus dice.
Yeah, that's for all weapons, though. You're already getting that off your weapon.
Okay.
So it lists that in the thing, but you're already getting the +1 off of being in short range of it through your weapon naturally. But this is just to kind of like remind you of stuff.
Alright, so I'm gonna do an aim action to the one on the left, and I'm gonna blast them with my melter.
Okay.
Alright, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5, I think.
So count up your points.
5.
Let's see, 6 in the roll.
I see 6 out of the 11d6.
6. Oh yeah, 6. Yep.
Okay, you hit. You don't have enough for a shift.
Alright. I got 2 shifts saved. I don't think I'm gonna need them. So I got 6 extra ED.
Do you wish to use a shift to increase that ED?
I got 6 already. You think I'm gonna need more to kill a warrior with a blast? What a melter?
I don't know. How bad do you want to finish it off?
I think it should be good to get finished now with this. I don't think I'm gonna use any shift.
Okay.
I'm just
fair
gonna roll
enough.
6. Oh, what the hell? I thought I rolled it. Right.
By the way, how's it doing after the bolt pistol shots?
They look
It
to
says
be
rolling.
pretty pissed right now. They don't look to be really
So it says
happy.
roll in progress on the top one for some reason.
It
It didn't
means
roll.
it's lagging.
Oh,
Bad connection on
okay.
your end.
If you refresh your page, if you
Now,
refresh your page,
now refresh it real
it
quick.
should fix everything. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Extra dice. I guess just one extra attack. That's a. So in total will be 19 damage with the extra damage that I got there.
Okay. So you smack it in the face for 19 damage. What were you using? Melta?
Yep.
Is it a melt a gun or melt a pistol?
Melt the gun.
You blow off 2 of its arms and melting them to biomass. It looks
Those
heavily
warriors are
injured
tanky.
and does not look happy, as it's barely surviving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in ready. Probably move a little bit and just stand ready.
Okay. You're now up, Porteal.
All right. I do my thing. I take out my heavy flamer and I blast them. Let's see here. Got stuff real quick. Go.
This
Oh,
is with
I'm
your...
actually gonna add 2 to that. Yeah. I got 13 now.
Okay.
Why do I have a -1 on that? There we go.
You're remembering to include the Mastercrafted?
Yes. So 13 is with the Mastercrafted. That's why I rolled an extra 2.
You said 13 to hit.
Yep.
That gives you enough to get 3 shifts if you want.
Yeah, I'll take those 3 shifts and transfer them into ED dice if I can.
Yeah, that's 6 extra ED. Plus
Yeah.
whatever else you got.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes.
3 ED.
It's a 9 ED.
Yes. With split screen, I can adjust the screen to display more of one or the other. So it's pretty cool, but it's still something extra you got to micromanage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I can fix that. I'm still learning mobile. What did I say? 9 ED?
I said so 9 ED because you said 3 plus 6, so that'd be 9.
Yes.
Unless you have any other talents to add ZD.
Oh, yep. Yep. Promethium. That's 10. Yeah, there we go.
I count 5 out of that.
Yep. Yeah, so that's yeah, that's 17. 17 damage. I light up the hallway. Oh, it's short. Would that be considered short range?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay. I gotta go back to.
So,
Sorry.
with that, no, you're fine.
Do the short
Something
range.
to know for next time. So, as you fire down this hallway, you see the flame lights up, and you see something behind this one as you hit 2 of them for the 17 damage, lighting them on fire.
Where would it? Where would it display the short range damage? Is it?
Short range gives you a +1 to your hit. Does it say it does different damage at short range?
Fire is fire, I guess. It does X rapid fire. This weapon deals. Oh, never mind.
Heavy flamer, you said?
Yeah, yeah, it's a heavy flamer. But it's giving me the special stats of all my weapons, and I'm getting them confused.
Okay. What you're talking about is under the assault flamer. That dragon flamer you got? Or did you not get that?
I didn't get it.
No. So, if I remember correctly. Your heavy flamer doesn't get rapid to my knowledge.
All right, 17 damage. So I don't think it does either.
Its traits that it has is flamer and heavy. The heavy is just in terms of you moving, and you have the one that reduces it when you're in heavy stance. So your speed is reduced.
Does Master Crafted affect that?
Master Crafted is giving you the extra hit. So
okay.
Master Craft is just helping you hit something better. Also, both the flamers have the shift thing where when you shift you can arc the chemicals of your flame a little bit more. Because it's such a narrow hallway, it doesn't really matter. But and it lights things on fire. So it is now the enemy's turn. Since that ends your guys' turn, this one is going to charge at Malachi. And I'm going to use a ruin point to make them all enraged. One, 2, 3. Does a 7 hit your defense, Malachi?
Malachi.
Malachi?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me now?
Does a 7 hit your defense?
Yep.
Okay. You're taking a total of 14 damage. Subtract that from your resilience.
Okay. 2 damage.
As it slashes into you enraged. This bone warrior is going to grab onto its bone sword with both hands and swing down on you, Artorias. Artorias does a 5 hit your defense. Artorias?
Yes. My defense a 4? No, it is not. I have a 5 defense.
Okay. So it misses you as it just clanks against your armor. This one here is going to run forward with the one behind it. Just Portiel, roll me a d6 real quick as it's on fire.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I was looking. Oh, goddamn.
Just a 1d6.
Yep. There we go.
Nice.
Bam. Take that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They take 6 fire damage on their turn. So
Oh, I gotta look at my perks. I think I actually get bonus fire damage.
By the way, quick question. That guy that hit me, he was missing his arms. Is there anything that like, you know, like he doesn't have his sword? Will he still like hit me with the same damage or no? That doesn't have anything to do with it anymore.
well, he doesn't have his other 2 hands. He still has the Bone Warriors have 2 hands, and then the other 2 are claws above. Half his body got disintegrated, so he only has 1 sword. He's doing technically less damage, but he's enraged, so the enrage is giving him a damage boost.
Okay.
That's why I say I use a point of ruin to increase their damage. And so this one is going to try to hit you, Portiel. And I assume a 9 hits your defense? Portiel?
Oh, yes, 9 does.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. You take 15 damage as it slams into you with its bone sword using both hands.
So,
Everyone,
how much damage?
15.
15.
Subtract that from your
Alright,
resilience.
I take 4 wounds.
Also remember your armor of your wound thing, where you take 1 less wound when you take a wound damage. If you haven't already had that blessing used yet. So, you get smacked in the face for damage. Back over to Soriel.
Okay, so Malachi is engaged with a warrior that I hope is pretty fucked. Darius is over there fighting the warrior. I think from where I'm at, however, I don't think we know, Portiel, if there's more behind that warrior. So I'll be targeting primarily, I think, engaging the one in the hall. I guess curiously. Actually, I don't want to. I was considering a frag grenade, but I don't know if a frag would
grenade
affect
where?
the hall.
Don't
Well, yeah, kind of in the hall behind this warrior. So like it would
you
still
could potentially do it. There's always room to try.
But it's pretty close quarters though, and 1 bad bounce.
It's up to
Everything's on fire, by the way.
Yeah, that too. That grenade might cook off. So That's melee attacks. I think. Oh, but you're now in melee with that warrior, yes? Is this-
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm. I'm just wondering, because I'll be firing into melee if I were to fire on him.
Or you could swing with a melee weapon.
Oh, I guess with a melee weapon, indeed. It's yeah, no, you know, at this point, I will not be moving anyway. So I'm actually I'm gonna charge that warrior that attacked Bordeaux. I do declare a charge, so I'll go +1 bonus dice. All right, I will be with the chainsword. And so let's see. So that's gonna be weapon skill, I assume.
Yes, weapon skill.
All right.
You gotta recall all chain weapons also have the brutal trait, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Just make sure this is no. And that's going to be Angel of Death, but that'll be for damage. Okay, so on the weapon skill roll, that
Roll
is
to hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good roll. You have enough to do 2 shifts.
Okay.
Remember, you can only hold a
Pocket.
max of 3.
Well, max at 3, so I have 2 shifts here.
Do you want to bank them into extra damage?
Could I put 1 extra damage and 1 for? Like I said, I'm not gonna have any complications here.
You don't have to use extra damage. You could just bank the 2 shifts and save them for later.
He did fat damage to it. This will be a good.
All depends if you think you can finish it off or not.
How would I bank 1 and use the other 1 for damage?
You can do that.
So then, for damage, chainsword is 14 plus 4 ED. Also, it's brutal. So that's gonna be
4 damage off rip because of the 4 ED.
Yep.
Is
Then
it
it's
2, is it
also
4 ED off rip or is it 4 ED with the shift?
that's 4 ED off rip.
Then you're adding 2 extra to make it 6. Because
Okay, so that's
the shifts give 2 dice.
excellent. And then the Angel of Death talent is add +1 damage when using a stars related weapons, which is bolt, unarmed, chain, and power weapons.
Okay.
So that moves up to 15, right, from 14?
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then that is the only talent relevant to this attack. So that's 15 plus 6 ED. So I gotta roll 6 ED.
Yep.
That's 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 15, that's 18 damage. Plus 6, that's 24.
You eviscerate it as you split it down the middle, killing it.
The lion's well, brother. We slay the Xenos this day. And that was a charge. So,
Soriel plows through the Xenos.
Okay. Oh, What the fuck?
Oops,
That's
sorry.
not
Yeah, that
right.
was probably me.
Oh, all your little things are all fucked up.
Ooh.
That's not right. Well, we'll fix that in a minute. Keep going.
Okay, so that was me. So it probably goes to Malachi, I guess, as per the order.
Yes. Well, Artorias was next. So,
Ah.
Soriel, Artorias, then Malachi.
Apologies.
Sorry about that. Sometimes I might drag somebody when I'm trying to mess with the split screen, like I just did
You're
not
fine.
long ago.
What are you doing, Artorias?
The thing I attacked the first round is still alive, right?
Yes.
Whack it again.
Okay.
Well, you guys to know, I switched to Skyrim combat music when we entered combat.
Yes. I I was doing Witcher 3 battle music, but it made me way too pumped. I was always ready to throw the bow.
He was bricked up.
Yeah, I was ready to fight.
Which one you had? Banana Tiger? Banana Tiger. Tiger. Is that the one you had, bro?
Yes.
That one's fire.
No, but that's a good suggestion. Thank you.
So,
Very
roll your
limited.
weapon skill to hit. What'd you get?
Real quick. I have a. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Click the wrong thing. Dice. D6. Okay, so 1,
We're at the one.
breath 1.
You got a 6 to hit, correct?
But then because the Crozius, do any of those hit? 1, 2.
Well, okay, so the Crozius is only applying that to the ED.
The ED.
You
Okay.
just rolled to hit. So you got a what? How many points did you roll to hit? What the points add up to?
10 damage dice. Adds up to 36.
No. Okay.
Oh,
You
sorry.
rolled to hit. Count your points. The chart that's on your Crozius is only applying to the extra damage dice pool. It does not apply to the hit pool. So you rolled your hit of 10d6. Count up your points. What'd you get?
This is not without the modifiers, right? So I have the
What modifiers?
what's like
Like, do I accept the 3 as a 1 in
Okay,
this pool,
tell
or is
us.
the next?
You
Sorry.
see on the Crozius how it has the chart there that says brutal in the chart? That
Yeah.
chart is only applying to your extra damage dice pool that comes after the hit pool. So you roll the 10d6, which is based off your weapon skill. That's to hit the creature. That chart has nothing to do with anything but the extra damage dice that you roll for damage. You're just trying to hit the thing. So, 1s and 2s, 1s, 2s, and 3s don't do anything. 4s and 5s are 1 point, 6s are 2 points, like every check, every hit, and everything else. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So,
Yes.
counting with you, 4 is 1, 5 is 1, 6 is 2, 6 is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to hit. You make it past the defense, don't have enough to shift. Now you
Okay.
roll your ED. So you take any talents that would give you extra ED and add them to your ED pool. If not, what is your ED pool?
4.
Roll your 4d6.
So I roll 4. $46.
Now this is where the chart comes out, because it's using a different chart for its damage. So when you look at the new chart and it shows, hey, you know, things are different for it. How much extra damage did you do?
So I rolled a 15.
The 15 doesn't matter, because we got to look at the 6s. We got to look at the individual numbers. So you look at the chart for the Crozius.
6.
We don't count Wrath and extra D. We don't count Wrath and ED.
Okay.
So you look at the dice. How many points do you have, based upon your Crozius's chart? Results of 1 and 2 are 0 damage. Results of 3 and 4 inflict 1 damage, and 5 and 6 are 2 damage. So I see that you've done 4 damage. Correct?
Yeah, 4 damage.
So 4
So-
damage plus your base, which is 14, correct?
Yep.
4 plus 14.
18.
Good job. You smack it in the face, breaking its skull open, as well as its rib cage with your Crozius. It is looking weak and heavily injured.
Come on, you're alive.
We now slip over to Mikhail's turn. What are you doing, Mikhail?
Alright, since I'm in an engagement, I can't shoot, right?
You can still shoot it.
I can still shoot the Melta? Okay,
Yep.
I thought I had to fall back or something.
No,
Well, I
I'm
guess
not.
I'm gonna blast a fucking hole in his face.
I'm doing some home brewing to make it easier on you guys. We're not doing the whole DN extra because you're in melee to shoot it.
Okay.
Just shoot it if you want to shoot it. You're in close range.
Alright. I got a critical.
Okay.
6 in total.
Okay.
With the critical.
That is enough for 1 shift.
Alright, so I got 3 shifts. I'm gonna use at least 2 for damage, so I can take 1.
So
Or extra, I guess.
4 extra damage dice plus
So it'll be 4. 4 extra.
4 extra damage dice plus your ED pool.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be 10 into fuck. It'll be 10 extra dice.
Okay. Roll your 10d6s.
getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 extra damage. Level 23. Will be 23 damage in total.
Okay. So you've murdered this thing, like fucking murked it.
How do you finish it off?
I just fucking put my melt what is it called? Like the barrel down his like mouth, and I just blast him inside his mouth. Completely incinerated.
Okay. He is gone from this planet.
So I'm gonna use my movement to support, I guess, over here. Pretorius, if he's having trouble, and like I guess get my weapon ready.
Okay.
Gonna quickly grab one of you. Yep, it works. Okay.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
So it is
Raggy.
now Portil's turn. Portil, what do you want to do? I guess you could use your flamer and blast him. Up to you.
Tutorial is right in the
Okay.
middle.
Yeah. So
Tutorial.
I turn around and I see the Xenos, the mutant to say, and I charge it with my Astartes combat knife.
Which one? This one up top, or this one down here?
The one.
Do you have a bolt rifle by chance, or bolt pistol?
Yes, but I'm going to take out my Astartes combat knife and finish off the one that they're fighting.
Okay.
Turn around, take out my Astartes combat knife, which would be 10 plus 2 ED. My character up. How does charge work? Real quick.
So
again?
when you are a distance from a person, from an enemy, you.
Okay. So I was right here.
Yep. So you're right there. So by, let me give you the correct info here.
Discord.
Full round action to run and make a melee
1d8.
attack +1 bonus dice.
Let me look in the rule book real quick, so I give you 1d8. So, took an all-out attack.
+1 dice to the attack check.
When you charge, you move up to double your speed and make a melee attack test with a +1 bonus dice. You must move at least 4 meters to charge. So 4 squares.
Oh,
You're 4 squares away. You can do so and charge.
Let's fuck shit up.
Do it.
Let's do it.
And Malachi
Alright.
just looks at Portil, just trying to take his glory, just running to the guy that I was trying
Yeah,
to kill.
no, I freaking charge, busted out my freaking combat knife,
Cactus,
and I take a
whack.
whack.
What'd you say?
I take a.
I should not have been able to charge.
It's okay.
I think it's it's a minimum of 4. I think that's what he said. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I was within 4. Nah, whatever. I guess.
It's fine. It's just future reference.
Anyways,
Do
so
my
you
11
charge up
dice,
to it.
+1 from the charge.
So
Yeah.
roll your dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Does 7 hit?
7 does hit.
7 does hit.
6, 7.
Take a shock.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Wait.
got 1 shock for Talus.
No! 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 Wait!
It's okay, Talus. Don't take the
Okay.
shock. You're just shocked by him coming near you.
Trench usually likes that.
Six,
yeah.
seven.
I charge forward, giving Talus shock, given his disposition to carnal desires. Apparently, it's towards men as well. And I bust out my combat knife, and I take a whacker at him with a 10 plus 2 ED. And I do 12 damage.
You eviscerate it.
Yeah, I sink my Astartes combat knife straight into
Your
its
what?
skull and rip it out from the side right in front of him.
Hey guys.
Did I rip my cock? What?
The icon to the south doesn't have the same color as the other ones.
Oh.
uh, this should be interesting.
Okay.
Um,
It is back to the creature's turn. It takes 6 fire damage and dies.
huh.
Oh, wasn't I supposed to roll for that?
Thoriel
No,
was
you
getting
rolled the
his
once, and I just applied over.
Oh, nice.
Ease of use.
Nice.
Thoriel, use your eye. See if we got more stuff
Well,
going
we're
on.
still in combat, so
You're out of combat.
we're out of combat. Okay, what was the second
Oh.
creature, or
Another
out,
bone
out
warrior.
Of war? Oh, the bone warrior. Okay.
There's another bone warrior. It was just on fire, so it had the orange tint around it.
Okay. See, I thought there was just something much scarier coming down the hall. Cool.
Shake the gore from my Crozius Arcanum.
Right. Status, brothers. How are we doing?
I
Look at Soriel and I clean the Xenos blood off my knife.
Walk into the room, just revving the chain sword to clear it of blood. How are we? This is Soriel asking, how's everyone's wound status looking right now?
I got 8 right now.
8 remaining
Mm-hmm.
out of 14.
Yep.
Understood. Dorius?
Still 9 out of 13.
And Porteo?
Portil's fucked up.
He looks
Yeah.
at Portil and he sees 5 out of 11 remaining.
Porteo, brother. How fare you? You
I
feel
think
wounded?
Portil's- we keep sending him in the front. Needs another stem.
Indeed. Porteo, come here. I shall dispense one additional stim unto you. Right,
Out of
that is.
combat, Portil goes from static, not showing weakness, to now he's kind of hobbling a little bit to Soriel. He's definitely hurting.
It's Medicaid of 10 for this test because it's not a rest or anything. Yeah, it's not a regroup or anything, so I'm gonna roll 10d6 here. Correct? With 10, that's a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I score 4 on the roll.
Okay.
That's using a stem, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of not great. You heal off 1 wound.
It's better than nothing.
Could I earlier I banked a shift. Could that be leveraged here?
Yep, you could definitely stick a 2d6s onto it. Try to save it.
Let's start 3d6s on there. I'll use my shift. Nope, didn't do shit.
Question to the DM: can we use a glory point to magically heal the party? A little
No.
bit, at least, like some wounds out
Um,
of like the pool.
Can the fucking emperor come down?
Exactly.
No.
Glory wouldn't
It's like,
heal
oh.
everyone, but a glory could increase. A glory could auto succeed the stim and give a little extra.
Oh.
Brothers, I am the least wounded at the moment. I can take points going forward.
If you did a
I could
regroup
take
and
point as
used a
well, if
glory
you guys
point,
want.
you could get healing off of everyone. Not a lot, but a little bit. But to regroup, you would either need to head back or to try to fortify your position.
Pretty fair.
Where is my...
I can melt the door behind us, then we can close the one in front of us.
Yes, no, I can do...
I don't like the tactic of melting doors and closing doors.
No, we can fortify
I-
by trapping the area.
If you don't
Portil
recall,
looks at everybody.
Portil, half the enemy force
Yeah.
came through the ceiling. If we seal the doors,
It's only harming us.
Portil looks at Soriel and he shakes his head no. And he says, Brother Soriel, I did not recommend sealing doors. But what I offer is we should trap the entrances and fortify while we regroup and rest a little bit to assess our wounds after this battle.
while there's
Trap
wisdom,
the avenues of attack.
I do suggest that since we were just in combat, it may be unlikely that there are more enemies waiting in the immediate hall.
Agree with this. We could scout forward and then come back and fortify our position to regroup.
Can I roll an
Intend to-
awareness on down the hall to the south?
Sure.
Just the region to the south. Alright, awareness, here we come. That's
It is a new
9.
branch, after all.
Indeed.
Hit me, Tube Sock.
Do I see shit with my eye? Alright, so we
You
got a
do.
Wrath of 6. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the awareness.
You see
He sees
there
everything.
is a... You see that in the ducts down the hall, there is a large creature stalking it.
Oh shit.
And it looks like the shadowy figure you remember in the hall very long time ago at the very beginning.
Oh shit.
Dad's back with the milk? Okay.
When I say shadowy figure, I mean the one you met at the
Yes.
very
Oh,
beginning of the
in the-
game, in the ceiling.
In the
Talking about that.
Oh.
I thought me and Artorias own, not Artorias,
We never
Malachi only.
we never identified
Yeah, it was.
that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, we didn't identify, but like, pretty obvious. But we don't know what it is.
In RP, did Portil mention
Yeah.
that?
He did.
He did. Okay, so everyone's kind of aware, so they're
That
kind
there
of.
was a large creature on the ceiling. That is
Mhm.
now in the immediate halls to our okay. With that vision, did I note its path of travel?
It's not going anywhere. It's
He's
just
just
kind
waiting
of
for us.
waiting.
Okay. Does Soriel share this with the group?
Brothers, according to my vision, if you might recall from when we first entered this vile place, Portel, the large creature that crawled away across the ceiling, it has reared its ugly Xenos head once more. To the halls ahead of us, it lies in wait.
How far down the hall, brother?
Hard to say.
Um,
I just know it is roughly imminent. The
I
nature of
suggest
the
we
halls
just
themselves.
grenade the shit out of it from here. Just throw four grenades down down the hole.
As I know where it is, well, there's no way of knowing from between where we are and where it is if we would have sight lines to throw grenades properly.
Is it like
Porteal looks to everybody. Oh no, go ahead, Malachi.
I was just gonna ask that since like Sorio pretty much know where it is, like asking the DM, is it like just straight down or is it like another room to the left or to the right
Well,
where he's
you
like just
see,
sitting there?
you see that it's in the ceiling. You can't see the hallway. The
Yeah.
heat
Okay.
vision is telling you it's in
thermal.
the ceiling, so you're like,
Yeah.
oh hey, there's something over there in the ceiling. You don't have a damn clue if it's like over here, right? But you don't have a clue if this is a hallway, if this leads into a room, if this leads into a segmentum. You don't have any idea what's down here. You just know that it's in a ceiling.
Could I shoot this like Porteal is like a little bit wounded. I could technically you do the same thing he does with the flamer, but with my plasma cannon, and just shoot a like a plasma to like
Plasma
see.
cannon doesn't have quite the wide of an arc to illuminate. It has a shot
I mean,
that
I
will
see. Oh,
it has a
okay.
shot that will illuminate a small area, but more consider it like
Since it's like a ball that just like
it's like a very dim light
further, I will
that it gives
imagine
off,
like
and
I
it's
see. I
very
think the tactics games like he lights it up like shoot, just goes down the hall and kind of see like all the Tyranids around. I just saw it in like a
I
video game. That's
understand
why
what
I'm
you're
asking.
trying to do, but the plasma incinerator is more of a dim glowing ball than a bright
Mhm.
flashbang that goes down a hall, and it's moving so fast and quickly that you don't really have a way to process that light information.
Okay.
Whereas like a flamer, it
Alright.
spreads the fire out, it lingers, it kind of burns and hangs on things before it snuffs out. The chemical leaches
Yeah,
onto the
like
wall.
mine is more throwing like a nightlight or something down like a fucking hole or something.
If
that
you want to
kinda just
imagine
see
it, it's like you saw a gunshot fire from the distance. For that brief moment, it lit the room up, but like, can you really make anything
Yeah.
out in the half second that it
Yeah,
lit
it's
the
like
room
throwing
up?
a candlestick down a hole or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Brothers, I have a proposition. This, and actually to the DM, this was a pretty large creature that we saw on the ceiling earlier on. Yes.
Yes.
I can see this right now with thermal vision. It's a big fucking thing. Brothers, I have as we seem to lack heavy single target weaponry outside of the flavor.
I got
I
a
pro-
melt.
Well, the Melta is. Your Melta was failed to annihilate a single bone warrior. This creature is an order of magnitude more severe, brother. I suggest, can I take like, let's say like 4 cracks and bundle them together to make like a heavy grenade or some sort? Is that even a thing you could do?
You could try to fasten them together.
Porteal goes to Sorio, places his hand on his shoulder, and says, "We think alike, brother. I was thinking we rig a trap and we feign arrest to lure in this beast."
Either we feign a trap, or at the minimum, my immediate idea we can plan of attack. My immediate idea is to try to fashion like a sort of like I don't know, a super grenade of sorts, basically to get a grenade from each of our party together and kind of make a large explosive for this large target. Would you need any sort of check from this cactus?
Depends what you're trying to do. Are you trying to just bundle them together, or are you trying to make a trap?
Porteal is suggesting a trap, unless Sorio is suggesting something else.
Guys, do we
Sorial
want
is
to use do we
suggesting-
want to use a glory here and try to like lure in this beast?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look to everybody to see what their survival skill is. What's everyone's survival skill?
5.
Survive.
I personally vote, by the way, using a glory to
Yeah, we should definitely use it. We always keep it, and we always
Yeah.
forget to use it. Yeah, my survival is 5. But yeah, we should definitely just use the survival so it comes in the room and we can just
My
fucking roll.
survival is 4.
Fight back! Fight back, nigga!
Mine, Portiel's is 7. All right. Well, Portiel is still going to push forward. That we set up. We each set up this bundle of crack grenades, feign arrest out of its blast radius, obviously, and try to lure in the beast to trip this trap.
I'd like to aid in this very strenuously, even to the point where I'm like watching over it,
Holy
and
shit, that's a big blast.
making sure that all these bombs are not going to go off until we say so. And I'm going to use one of my wrath points to be an overwatch over this bundle of explosives.
Okay, so where are you
If I can.
placing the crack grenades?
All right. Well,
So we're
it's
gonna-
going to be.
To make a bundle, because I asked this before, are you making a trap or are you making a bundle of explosives? Because those are two different things in my eyes. The bundle of explosives is like I'm just taping them all together. Making a trap for this thing means that it needs to be able to trigger when it lands on it.
If
So
we're
that's-
like, if we're getting it like to the room, it'll be a trap because there's no point of like throwing it to it. You know, that's not a trap. If we're like trying to get him in the room with us.
If you want to make a trap, I will need someone to make me a cunning check.
I have a cunning of 1 here, guys. I'm not big on the and also the trap requires that this creature, which we have seen crawl on walls and on ceilings, where would we even put the trap?
Right, we got 4 cracks. We can put one on each wall, one on the ceiling, one on the floor. He's gonna
Why-
trigger one.
Put it on a bundle.
Yeah. Okay. This changes everything. I was associating survival with traps, but apparently the DM ruled that it's cunning now. So
I
we
think
got to
we should make
reassess
I
the
think we should make a
situation.
bundle.
So you're on the
That's what
right
we call it.
track. To make a trap is cunning. To try to fortify an area is survival. You're doing two things, two different things. Fortifying the area is a survival check. You also need a survival check to take a rest in a hostile area, but to fortify the position. To make the trap is cunning, though.
I
How much
suggest
is
you
you
mean
guys at
fortify.
cunning? How much is it for you guys?
Portiel is a solid 2.
So I have a 2, but I have a shift that I can bump it up to a 4 and like rerolls. That's what I can do. Other than that, yeah, it's
I personally suggest that my vote here is that we fortify, make a bundle of grenades, and fucking when this thing comes into the room, we unleash the Emperor's fury.
I would like to remind Artorius that he has a card that can refill his wrath.
Yeah. That's why I was saying I could do cunning, and then I will re-roll if I don't get a good check. I only have 2 cunning, but
Well, I was saying wrath can be used for boosting or re-rolling.
okay. Well, in that case, I'd like to boost the group's efforts in this manner.
So,
with as wrath as you'd allow me
wrath
to
is
spend.
equivalent of a shift in this case, so you're boosting it by 2d6. You have 2 of them, you could pop your d6 up by a +4 if you used both. Pop your card and get your full 3 back.
So is the decision as a group then to make the trap?
Actually, yeah, that's it's a group effort type of deal.
Well, one person is making the trap. I'm just making sure that's what you all want to do.
Yes.
I'm good with it. Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced?
No,
Why not?
because
we're about to back to old Caliban. We're about to set this trap.
as
fully.
I just don't think that going the trap idea takes proper advantage of our skill sets.
What do you mean? Like if it tricks, if he gets the trap, you know, he's gonna get some damage from the trap, and then we can finish it off.
Right.
Like the
But
other one is like throwing the grenade, and if we don't hit it, we still have to fight it.
Right, but
In
you're
the
also
hallway.
assuming that this thing sets off the trap. Also assuming that
That's what we're using the
also
glory point for, right? So he actually comes in the room
I
and
get
sets the trap off.
how can we leverage the glory of this situation?
Just like
I
100%, he's gonna get in the room, you know. I guess that's how we
I
make
say
it.
we do a 4-way leadership.
Okay, Portiel suggests a 4-way.
Malachi is like almost gonna run over and just shoot with his like fucking melting gun.
Why don't you all roll me leadership to see which plan wins out in the end?
Okay.
I get the +1 for rank.
Leadership is fucking ass.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrath of 2.
Okay, I got a critical.
3.
Does my critical like does anything here? Like does it beat the other one?
1.
I got a 1. I'm pretty much out of this.
So, Soriel, we'll go in order here. So,
I totaled a 4 on my roll.
okay, 4, the critical, 1, 2, 3. And then Portiel got fuck all,
1.
nothing.
Yeah.
Victorious.
And then Notorious, are you gonna roll?
Yes.
Sorry, I zoned out. Fuck off. Oh, what's good?
Leadership.
Leadership.
I
Leadership?
hope Artorias wins and just walks up and be like, "You think you're dumber than me?"
Yeah. Um. Where is leadership? Okay, 4.
Like in the skills.
Under the leadership section.
Thank you. Found it.
Where's leadership? Where it says leadership.
You think you're dumber than me? I'll show you, dumb boy. Throws crack grenade directly at it.
He
at
also
4
got a
feet away.
6.
So,
6 and 3.
to combine everything together here, because of 2 Wrath criticals with Soriel technically getting the higher number, the way that I see this is that Mikhail wants to go shoot it, Artorias wants to trap it, and Soriel wants to bundle
No,
it.
I don't want to go shoot it. I was saying like he being impatient. That's what he's like thinking. He
So,
said, but like he's down for like the trap thing.
so what I'm getting from this is to fail upward and to increase upward is that your combined plan together is that you're going to make the trap by bundling the crack grenades together, and you're going to have Mikhail run in and aggro it to guarantee
Sounds good to me.
that it's
Fuck
going
it,
to
we ball.
that it's going to run into the trap, but you're going to set the trap above it in the air ducts. So when it runs through, it's running through the air ducts to keep track of Mikhail, and then it slips, it hits the grenades, making it fall down, where you then can ambush it.
So this is what I'm gonna do, DM. Like I'm just asking you. I'm gonna run to it, shoot it, and run back. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you want to
Basically,
run to
like
and
getting
shoot
his
it,
attention.
and yes.
and then-
However,
Okay.
you do not know where in the wall it is.
But Soriel can tell me, right?
He can tell
Unless
you the
he's,
general direction, and then you will have to make a general guess of where to shoot.
All right. That's good.
But before that, who wants to roll the cunning to make the trap?
Here we go.
I have a 2 cunning.
I was gonna. Oh, I rolled the 1 on
You have-
leadership. I'm out of this.
You have the reroll, Arturus, so you should do it, or either me that I have a shift. I can do 4, but you can like reroll more times. Because you have like
I
fucking.
also have a shift. I'm gonna do the cunning check to check if we can lure the beast into it.
Well, just
I-
to make the trap. No.
Yeah, so roll me your cunning, and if you're going to shift twice with your wrath, then do 2 shifts.
I'm gonna
Adding the
shift
4.
once.
You're only going to do 1 wrath point to shift?
One wrath point shift.
You're not going to use both of them?
If you
I
do
got-
both, it's 4 dice. Talus. So
I
you,
have
you should-
3.
Remember, the cards don't also don't carry over between sessions. So
Just okay. I'll do them all then.
Okay, so add 4 dice to your pool plus your cunning.
so the-
Yeah.
What'd you get?
6. 6 roll.
Nice.
Then I've got a 5 1.
5. You
yeah.
managed to pass that cunning check. Do you want to use your
Hell
card to
yeah.
refuel your wrath?
Yes.
Okay. You pop your card, as upon which you've now clenched your fist and your wrath refills. You're filled with energy again. You have 3 wrath points.
His nipples get hard.
Yes, you hear another thunk from his armor.
Yes.
So you place the trap in the ceiling. So it's in the ceiling now. And are you wanting to use the glory to guarantee it to follow you, Malachi?
That's up to them, but I say yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
yes, we summon the creature.
You pop the glory, and for the briefest moment, your augmetic kind of transfers to Malachi. As Malachi, you get a general sense of where the enemy is, kind of like your sixth sense of like being able to
Spidey
sense
sense.
Xenos or whatever. As you run down the hall, see that it's in the ceiling, shoot it in the tail, and
Okay. The roll ballistic.
you don't even have to roll ballistic. The rest of you, where
No.
are you wanting to position yourself when he runs down the hall? I'll give you one.
So I'm not
movement.
rolling for damage, so at least like damage it
Where-
where this is happening.
You want to marker the duck?
You're just getting its attention.
You don't even have to roll the damage because you're just shooting to get past all the debris and shit to get through and just to hit it to follow you.
Okay.
Artorius, where do you want to move?
I will go near the bunked up door.
Okay.
Us
Upon going
wise.
so, you run back, Malachi. As you're over here, you hear the creature thump, 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 as it gets faster and faster and faster, and then it crawls through the gate. As you see it drop, as you hear an explosion and a screech as the scorched corpse of a Genestealer drops down, almost larger than you, 4 arms jettisoning out of its back as it tears off a helmet from its head. And then it blows up. Upon blowing up, the crack grenades dealt enough damage to kill it.
Yes.
Oh shit! I rush in with my Astartes combat knife and stab its dead body. What's left of it?
And I grab my bolt pistol and start shooting his head.
Sure.
Just making sure.
I see one of its arms twitch, and I slice
And you
that.
said he had a helmet, so it was an Astartes. I'm
Cartel
guessing,
cut
can I
over,
do
take
like what is it, insight, or what check is that?
Well, it's not an Astartes helmet, it's a guardsman helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd still like to do an insight check.
There is
See
little to no.
details.
There are very few Astartes within lore that have gotten the Genestealer kiss and then have it actually work on them.
No, I'm grabbing like his attire, not his biology,
Yeah,
to
no,
identify him.
I'm just telling Mikhail, lore-wise, it's happened before, but like in terms of
It's not like something that happens a lot. Yep.
in terms of the rarity
Yeah.
of it actually working is so hard because usually the body fights it off with like it's treated like an autoimmune disease. Anyways, though,
Yeah, it's like
Copy.
AIDS.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, brothers, the
what
beast
checks are you
felt.
making? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Soriel.
Are
Didn't
you
mean to
speaking
interrupt you.
to?
I think that they asked for a check before I started to go narrative, so I'll submit.
What check were you asking
Yeah.
to do?
An insight or what would be insight or investigation? To
Insight. And you can go ahead and say your thing
Okay.
if you want. Here's Soriel while he's doing that.
Brothers, we have felled this beast. Our journey through the structure continues. For our duty and oath, the rogue trader has not been alleviated yet.
dose.
Okay, what'd you get?
2.
Just a 2?
Yes.
Okay. So, you don't really get much from this. The guardsman helmet looks generic as fuck. It's green, it doesn't have any markers or symbols on it. However, it is a Genestealer, and you already knew before that you were kind of dealing with Genestealers and Tyranids, but to see one this big means that this Genestealer is pretty well developed. Because it was big, it was large, and it was fully formed, meaning that whatever this Genestealer came from is that to see it here means that the full hive is on the move. What that kind of means
Alright,
instinctually
alright.
is that because you're Astartes and Xenos killers, you have a little bit of extra knowledge into this. Normally, Genestealers send out their highest mutated, lowest, troops first when they do engagements. The ones that are like kind of chaff. This is
To prove their worth. Yeah.
This is an elite thing. It was a fully developed Genestealer, fully bulked out to the nines, meaning that the full hive is here, meaning that they're very close. And when she said that they were dealing with a lot of hell, you kind of get it now. You kind of get what the Centurion was talking about as well, with the full strength of those Tyranids being here now. It's kind of all forming into focus of how fucked y'all are. Nonetheless, though, you can continue.
Sick.
Well, brothers, I propose that we have a choice here. Do we push on at this point? Do we regroup and head back to rearm, rest, and return back?
Portillo looks there and he says, "Any suggestions? We're all here in this together."
All in this together. Da, 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 da.
I say we push on.
Tori, is this to push on? Malachi?
Yep.
Can't believe I'm asking
Push
this.
on.
If you do think at all, what do you think?
Push on.
I think we should regroup and fortify the area. I could
Push
use a
on.
stem.
Push on.
Okay. So, to fortify the area, I will need each of you to roll me a survival check. I will combine all those requisite checks together. And from there, we will see if you succeed or not. So each of you roll me your survival. Add up your points and tell me what you each get.
I got a critical success.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
We're at 3.
I rolled a 7 with a critical success.
Okay. Your critical success pushes things over the edge as you are able to fortify this position.
Artorias, you haven't needed, dude.
Bling, bling, bling.
Excellent. So,
Can we
What
do
is-
like a full rest or no? Has
No,
to be
you're
like
not doing
short-
a respite. You're doing a regroup. So
Oh,
a
okay.
respite means that you're resting for more than 8 to 10 hours. This is a regroup. You're resting for 1 hour. In this case here, you can use your Medicae, as it is a regroup, to try to heal someone the amount of points on your Medicae. Check, Soriel.
would I be eligible to run
Do that,
separately
drag.
the stim
I think
and
so.
my Medicae?
Thank you.
You could add the stim to your Medicae to boost it.
Okay, but I could not separate them to call two distinct.
No.
Understood. I'm going to save the stim. I'm going to just utilize Medicae standards. If I remember correctly,
Okay.
Portil, you're now at what, 6 wounds total? Like left? You have 6 wounds left. Malachi is at like 8 or 9. The same for Artorias.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tori's at 9. I'm at 8.
I'm at 6 out of 11.
9, yeah.
Well, Portil, I will roll to heal you during this regroup, which, as it is a regroup, I will roll a 12 dice on my Medicae. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I roll 8. So that's 8 wounds that can be healed. So, Portil, you're about to full health.
I stretch after the procedure. Crack my shoulders. And flex in front of Soriel. Thank you, brother. I feel amazing.
The captain needs you at its strongest. But then Soriel glances over and turns to Artorias and Malachi. Oh, actually, I can't do it this time. Oh, you know what? I guess after the rest, can I just use? Can I use the stim like whenever, or does it have to be like during
After
a
the
regroup?
rest, you can use a stim on them, but you've, for
Cool.
this regroup, already used up your Medicae chance.
That's what I thought. Yeah, cool. No. Sons of the Lion, your service to our efforts as a group have been noted in my eyes. Do not worry. I will tend to you when I'm able.
We will make do as we always have, younger brother.
Portil looks at the redeemed and he says, "These redeemed are starting to prove themselves. Though not as sharp as I would like them to be in this situation, they do prove themselves worthy allies."
Oh, there's the one that eating like 4 stims already.
Could I, what do you call it? Get a try to get a Vox just to Portil.
Okay.
Do you need a check from me on this?
A stealth check.
Stealth check. I have 8. Oh dear. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Great failure. And 1, 2, 3 total.
You try to adjust your Vox, but you kind of just say it out loud.
In that case,
What
He
you
acci-
used to say,
He
bro.
accidentally takes off his helmet.
it's,
He fucking shouts it in the air.
You,
Soriel,
you
Soriel looks to Portil and states through what is basically what hurt everyone. In your quickness to thank our brothers, Portil, don't forget, chapter's goal, the chapter's principles, and why we are here.
And why
Fuck
are you
Sorial.
here, bro? I can look over.
Portillo
Don't forget
walks
the
forward
chapter's
and-
principles and why we're here. What are you here for?
Funny that you mentioned that. Why are you here?
I could ask the same of you two. But
We
alas,
got lost.
Portillo walks forward and just gestures an open hand in Artorias's face as he speaks to Sorial. This doesn't mean that you've proved your innocence. This just means that you're worthy allies and you're confident in battle, despite
Nothing
that your lack of intelligence.
He just holds
My
up a
deeds were
hand.
proven
Shut
to
up,
lie
white
and-
boy.
Chin up, white boy.
Grandpa, you got up, you got the TV remote, you turned on the TV. Doesn't mean you're not senile.
I was forgiven by the
Just
lion.
because you can
What you
remember
little
the
brothers
football
think of
players'
me,
names
I do not
doesn't mean
care.
you're not senile.
Yeah, I don't think that that whole thing bothers at least Malachi at all. He was forgiven by the lion, so he does not give a shit what they think about him.
Malachi's skull is an empty void, devoid of activity. So I don't really know what's what. Here's what I do think here.
So, I will say that after your little regroup, we can continue onward, or if you prefer, we can end session here. Either way, it's up to you. I know it is getting kind of late. How do y'all feel?
I would ask that we probably. Well, it's probably wise. Yeah, I'm gonna probably call it to my end here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can call it.
We shall end
Yeah.
session here.